Well, hello everybody and happy weekend. Happy Sunday. Welcome to
I know it's weird. It's not
I
it's
know,
not our normal day.
I
So it's
know,
kind of feeling like what's going on right now.
I know. Welcome to alter scheduled fantastic finds. Does that make any sense to anybody? I
We
don't
just
know.
jumped ahead.
We
Like
did. We
we
did.
time traveled. That's
We
what it
did. We did. Well, thank you guys for joining us. If you guys didn't know, we will not be having the normal scheduled Fantastic Finds this Wednesday. Amie will be out shopping the 127. Is that what it is? The one
Yeah. Yep.
I always call it the endless yard sale. So
That's what it is. It's like
okay,
the 127 world's longest yard sale.
okay,
But I just call it the 127 because it's easier to say. But yeah,
gotcha.
same thing. Same thing. Yeah.
I remember when HGTV used to do a special each year. They'd go out and like chronicle the whole thing, and then it was kind of around 2020 they just scrapped it and stopped doing it. I don't even know if any of the television channels even cover it. You know, maybe local does, but
They might like Tennessee is a pretty big deal. Like they have a big huge area there called Signal Mountain, and it's like
okay.
and they actually started selling like the beginning of last week. Like people
Gotcha.
like start selling a week early before the official sale. Like it's serious down there. I've never been to Tennessee part, but that's probably where they, that part of it in South is probably where they focus on.
All jokes aside, Amie, folks may not know what this is. Where does it start? And it runs all week.
So it officially starts in Addison, Michigan. So here.
Right.
And anything north of there, like 127 is like a major freeway. And where it starts, it's just like a 2-tracker.
Okay.
And then it goes over the border all the way through Ohio, through Tennessee, through Kentucky, Georgia, and ends Gadsden, Alabama. Don't quote me on that, but yeah.
All right. So it's usually always right there between July and August.
It's usually the first. Officially, it's supposed to be the first Thursday through Sunday in August, but some of the middle states open a little earlier than that.
And it's like a big deal. Like it's, anywhere from professional resellers to they just throw the stuff in
the whole yard. Yeah, all of it.
To tools, to antiques, to real like thrift store kind of things, to really good rusty crusty kind of things. So
yeah.
That's on my bucket list. That's on me and Tina's bucket list one of these times. The problem is where we're at in Pennsylvania, just to get there is a trip and to do it. So, and I know folks, when I watched it on the HGTV, like if they were from California, they would fly in, get a U-Haul van, and then use the van and then drive that home.
And drive it back, yeah. Yeah, I know a lot of people that do it that way too.
Maybe someday. So, good luck, Amie. Good picking. So, that means there'll be no Fantastic Finds this Wednesday. That's why we're here tonight at 8 p.m. I won't be having a Monday sale either. I kind of combined the two together. So I will be getting stuff done at the shop, which hopefully we're going to film some of that this week. And then I think we're actually taking down the Christmas stuff this week. We're really going to do it, Amie. We're really going to do it.
You're going to leave it up. Then you don't have to get it back out.
Look, Amie, I can be a little trashy, but I don't think I can be this trashy.
I don't think it's trashy.
Well, we actually are going to film us doing some things. So stay tuned, guys, when you see what we film. Hopefully, if you enjoyed our garage video, this one might top that one. So fingers crossed it comes out good. So that's what we're going to work on this
week. If it's all in the name of content, then by all means.
From your lips to God's ears, Amie, from your lips to God's ears. Hopefully that happens. So thank you guys for joining us on this beautiful Sunday evening. If you guys are not subscribed to the one, the only Amie of Enamor Amie, we made it really easy. The link to her channel is down below. Please head over, hit that notification bell because she drops content weekly. She also hosts live sales.
The video just came out at 5:00 today.
It did, guys. And I didn't get a chance to watch it, but it is a Christmas in July video. So
it is, yeah.
I mean, I'm trying
I don't think it can really compare to last weekend's Christmas video, truth be told, but still fun. Yeah.
Well, I tried to pack one more Christmas shirt into this month's sales because I can't let it go. So, but if you guys aren't subscribed to me, please do so. I'm trying to put out videos every Sunday morning at 10 a.m. As we go live, our official mod and bid ender is the one, the only Karen G. Thank you so much, Karen. Our backup mod and bid ender is Desert Gal. Hello, Bob. I hope you're doing well, sir. She said she was going to be a little late, but she's here. And let's get started. We are going to say hello to everybody in the chat like we always do. Amie will explain to you guys how the sale is going to work. Then stick around afterwards. We do have some of your fantastic finds. So we do have Trina and Fran tonight. So they are Christmas in July kind of oriented. So we do have that. So let's get to it. We want to get this sale. We got some fun stuff for you. And then we'll explain to you guys how the sale is going to work. And then we'll share your fantastic finds. So first person in the chat tonight is the one, the only Lisa. Good to see you, Lisa. I hope. Yes, Karen, we hope you're feeling better. Always thoughts and prayers, positive vibes. Karen is dealing with some kidney stones. I think she kind of has herself plateaued, okay, managing it, but it is going to get severe because she will need surgery. So, again, Karen, thoughts and prayers, and she's a trooper. She's here with us bid ending. So thank you so much, Miss Karen G. There's the one, the only Linda checking in. Good to see you. I hope you guys had a great weekend. Happy Sunday. There's our backup mod and bid ender, the one, the only Desert Gal. Gang, make sure you're following her over on Vamp. She is a reseller over there. She also has a eBay store. So, Kim, if you could drop those links in there. And hello, Bob. I hope you're having a good weekend, sir. Good to see you guys. There's our friend William checking in, our Christmas friend checking in from down in Texas. How are you, William, or Willie in the house, depending which platform you are on. It's good to see you, sir. Elaine is checking in here with us tonight. How are you? It's so good to see you. Our friend Helen, the New England Thrifter. Gang, give her a follow. It's the same name right here on the tubes, also known as YouTube. Hello, Helen. It's always good to see you. I did lurk a little on Helen's sale earlier today. It seemed like you ladies were having some fun. So, gang, make sure you give her a follow. Bestow my heart. It's been a little bit since I could say hello to the one, the only Pat Robinson. She always puts a smile on my face. So cheery in the chat. Pat, it's so good to see you. I hope you're doing well, and we hope you had a great weekend. There's the one, the only Beth C. Vintage. Gang, give her a follow on Vamp as well. She's a reseller. She loves the Kitsch. She loves the glass. So, Beth, it's so good to see you. And, gang, when you're not here shopping with us, head on over and support those small businesses over on Vamp. You will not be sorry. It's open 24 hours a day. It's like the Walmart of vintage. It's always there. You can find almost anything you want, anything you need. I know Amy's like, don't compare anything to that. Don't do that. So,
better than Walmart, Jake.
Way better than Walmart. Tops. There is my man. I'm a snapping fool. It's Grady Gruppo Vintage Recording. Please give this man a follow. He has a fun channel here on the YouTube. He plays music. It's on vinyl and it's on a turntable. So please give Mr. Gavin of Grady Gruppo Vintage Recordings a follow. He is the other half of the Gillette Corporation. So those Gillettes are a cornerstone here. They help out a lot of channels. They do a lot. So please give him a follow. You will not be sorry. He has some really, really fun content over there. And it's the same name over on Instagram too. So follow him on both.
And Gavin, thank you for playing some Christmas.
Yes.
Christmas in July.
Thank you. Thank you. There's our friend Bug checking in, Mediocre Arts and Crafts. So good to see you, Bug. Hello, hello. The one, the only Debbie Gutierrez is here in the chat with us. How did I do, Amie? That
was a good R. It was a good R today.
All right. Debbie, it's so good to see you. I hope you're doing well. There's my mom in the chat, the one, the only Linda Hellman. Good to see you, Mom. I love you. Hopefully you're well. Followed by Amy's mom, Mama Pam. Good to see you. I hope you are doing well. I heard you were out in some heat today doing a little.
It was hot. Yeah, it was hot today.
It did heat up a little bit, just a little bit. So it did here in Pennsylvania again. So there's Twisted Kitty. How are you? It's so good to see you. I'm just going to call you by Twisted Kitty. I'm enjoying it, even though you have your name behind it. I love it's like Twisted Sister, but Twisted Kitty. So hello, hello. How are you? There's our friend Joe checking in. It's so good to see you. I hope you're doing well, Joe. We got Cindy Lou in the house. How are you? We have Leslie checking in, Collector at Heart. How are you, Leslie? I hope you guys are doing well. It's so good to see everybody. We got Brooke checking in. How are you, Brooke? Doing good.
Talking through Tennessee.
Okay. All right. Well,
I know that Pam, Ariana, Katie, Jeffrey, not sure who else. Oh, did I say Ariana? Yeah, yes. They're all, they're all starting down Georgia and going north. Okay. And I think they like Tennessee the best.
Okay. All right. Well, wish you guys success. I hope you guys find a lot of treasures. So it seems to be that's a pretty good area find a good mix of things. So there is our friend Sharon checking in, the one and only Freddie Finds. Please make sure you're following Freddie over on Instagram. It's the same name and same avatar. There is our friend Tracy checking in, Artsy Fartsy. So good to see you. Hopefully you are doing well. There's the one and only Nikki Moss. I'm sorry, Nikki, I got to do it. I can't not. So it's so good to see you, Nikki. Nikki, I hope
you let us know if you ever get tired of us saying your name that way. Well, you can blame Michael Todd for that, and he's passed it on to all of us. So.
I remember one time we were doing a Valentino sale, and one of us said it, and she's like, "Oh, I can't even get away from it over here on Instagram." So I wasn't too sure, Debbie. Again, if you don't like it, you tell us not to. I'll have to do it loud in my mind because now it seems to be just.
I don't think I've ever said it not that way, so I would have to unlearn it.
Basically. I don't want to put any pressure on anybody, but I know that Amie, you and I, for sure that I know, will be out at Misty's December 7th.
Yeah.
I hope some of the folks that made it to the first one come to this one because, I really want to meet some of you folks.
Yeah,
in person.
I agree.
And I'm only saying that because I know I felt that I felt left out, that I couldn't make it to the first one when I saw some of the folks that were there, including Nikki Moss was there. So not that I'm saying I expect folks to overextend themselves and attend, but I'm anxious not just to sell, but to meet you folks in person. So that just triggered in my mind. So it's good to see you, Nikki. I hope you're doing well. We got the one, the only KB checking in, followed by Linda. How are you guys? Hello, everybody. Tears is here with us. How are you, friend? I hope you're doing well. See who else is down here in the chat with us. We got another Linda checking in. How are you? We got Jameen here. Good to see you. We got a fella Tucker in the house. The one, the only Terry Tucker's representing. Hello, everybody. See who else is down here. Hello. There's Dawn checking in. A fellow Pennsylvanian is in the house. Good to see you, Dawn. I hope you're doing well. Buttermilk and Cream is here with us. So good to see you. All of our friends are hopping in here. Amie, we got Sandy here with us. Good to see you, Sandy. Happy Sunday. The one, the only Glowy Girl is here with us. Meow, meow. Wanda's checking in. Good to see you guys. How is everybody? Now my chat jumped. Hello, Leanne. Good to see you. We have Angela here. We have Jill here. Hello. We got Tammy checking in. How are you, Tammy? I feel like my chat jumped and I missed some people. There is the Vintage Scavenger. How are you, sir? It's so good to see you. I hope you are doing well. Please give him a follow. It's the same exact name here on YouTube. I knew it jumped. There is Found Treasures by Jean. Good to see you. Tina's in the chat. My Four Girls is here. How are you? Deborah Williams is checking in. How are you, everybody? So good to see you all. See who else is down here. And again, I think My Four Girls, you're all right to hang out with us, but I still don't think you sent any of us your information. So if you want to buy, that's fine. We just need some information from you. So Amie will go over that, but you're free to hang out with us. But if you want to buy, please email us that information. So I think I got us caught up down to the bottom. Hello, everybody. Again, welcome in. This is a little schedule change this week, but we are going to get into our fantastic finds. Hope you enjoy them. Amie's going to take it over now and tell us how the sale is going to work here tonight. And here we go. All right.
Welcome, you guys. So if you weren't here at the beginning, no fantastic finds this Wednesday. So that's the 31st. Because I'm going on the 127, Jason's taking the day off. So we just shifted the schedule to Sunday. So that's why you're here tonight. Thank you guys for being here and joining us tonight. So we will be doing 16 rounds of goodies tonight. And we do have 2 people in our community share following the sale tonight. So make sure and stick around for that. As we move through how the sale is going to work, definitely go in your chat settings and make sure that you're in live chat all messages and not top chat. And I do recommend highly, if you do plan to bid on anything tonight, that you refresh as often as possible. You can either exit out of YouTube completely and then come back in to refresh, but the easier way is to touch the screen up here, the gear wheel icon. If you touch the screen, you can hit playback speed, and 2 times if you're lagging behind, it will get you caught up. And we're going to sound funny until you're caught up. That means that you were lagging, and periodically you want to do that for sure. Inevitably you're going to get behind again. It's just something that always happens. We will do the offer up style. So we'll do the auction style tonight. We'll give you a starting price. Jason will pin it up here on the screen. If you're interested in bidding, all you have to do is type your bids down into the chat. And we will describe the item to you. We'll know any kind of issues that it has. Do keep in mind that vintage and antique items that we're showing tonight have had a life. We do our best to show any kind of issues to you while we are here live. I can't talk today. So that you can make a best informed decision if you do plan to bid on those items. So we will show it to you, and then we will do a 20-second countdown. And the highest bid that we see before the official bid end of the lovely Karen G tonight will be the winner. We also do the just in case bids here on Mother Tuckers. So if you're an active bidder, so that means that you've put in at least one straight bid on the current item, you're welcome to utilize the just in case during the countdown only. So what the just in case is the max amount that you're willing to pay with the letters JIC next to it. That is what you want to put into the chat during the countdown. And if your just in case bid is the highest before the bid end, we'll bid you up $1 over the next highest amount. But do keep in mind, multiple just in cases will turn into regular bids. And something new that we have been trying, if we are on an item and we don't see any bids come in. Now, I do recommend, because of the lag, if there's something that you're interested in, put a bid in right away. Okay, that way we know that at least we're going to do, we'll describe it and then do a countdown. Okay, but don't wait to put those in. A lot of people have been coming in after the bid ends, waiting too long, and then the lag will get you. But if we don't see anything come in, we're not doing a recap tonight, so we will do the countdown of interest. So what that means is we'll still do a 20-second countdown, and that will be kind of your last chance to get the item if you still want to come in there and bid on it. And if there's a couple people that come in, then just in cases can be in play just like a regular round. Okay, but no recap at the end, but we'll still do a 20-second countdown just in case somebody wants to sneak in there. Okay. And if you win an item tonight, very important, especially if you're a brand new buyer to either one of us, our emails are up here on the screen. You're welcome to take a screenshot so you can come back to it later, or down in the description of the video. You can also find it. And then Jason's also pinned it in a comment at the top of the chat. And Karen and Kim do a great job at putting stuff into the chat pretty much after every round. So it's easy to find that information. And if you guys don't email us and you win something, we cannot find you. Okay, we can't come on YouTube and search for your screen name and send you a message. That's not how it works. So you guys have to email us your information. Okay. And as far as packing and shipping goes, keep in mind that shipping is additional to any one item tonight. It is not included in the winning bid price. So it is additional, and it's calculated from you to us, the weight of your package and the size of your package. But we do both use Pirate Ship to get you guys the discounted rates on shipping. So we pass those savings directly on to you guys. You guys pay the same thing that we do, but it's much cheaper than the retail rates. We do ship to US and Canada, and I ship from Michigan. And I just wanted to note that invoices from Saturdays, invoices, everybody paid me, so everything's shipping out tomorrow. But for this sale, I will be doing my invoicing in the morning tomorrow, and I have to get everything shipped out. I'm going to the post office at 4 p.m. on Tuesday. Everything's got to go out that day because we're leaving at early on Wednesday morning, hitting the road for 127. So everything's got to be shipped out Tuesday. So if everybody could take care of their invoices when they're sent, and I will send an email when your invoices have been sent, that way that you know that it's out there, you're not wondering where it's at. But if everybody could pay me as soon as they receive their invoice, or you have pretty much all day Monday so I can get it out on Tuesday, I would certainly appreciate that. And I think that about covers me, and I'll have Jason talk about his shipping.
Great job, Amie. I know you're burning the candle at both ends, but you would know it. Did a great job. So I ship out of Pennsylvania. I will be only invoicing for this one sale, sort of like what Amie said. Everything from last week's is packed up, and everything that's paid for will go out tomorrow morning. I ship out of Pennsylvania. She covered everything else. My invoices are going to roll out between Monday and Wednesday. So if you don't hear something from me by Wednesday, please round back, say something to us. But just with just my work week starts to kick in, and I have kind of a set schedule for things with the shop. So the invoices will just trickle out between Monday and Wednesday when I can get things packed. I do offer free pickup at the brick and mortar. If anybody would be interested in taking advantage of that, my shop is located in Adamstown. Ephrata is my address, but it's in the Adamstown area. We're about an hour and a half west of Philadelphia. So if you guys are coming into town, come visit the brick and mortar. And if you want to utilize the free pickup, just let us know via email. We won't charge you the shipping. And then once the invoice is paid, we will communicate on when and how you want to pick it up from us. So, I think that's it. I do always want to thank Amie. She creates our thumbnail for Fantastic Finds along with the wallpaper. Always does a very fantastic job. I want to thank Tina. She always takes the photographs for Fantastic Finds and she kind of puts them together. So we have that. So thank you, Tina, as always. But let's say hello to some of our friends that are jumping in. Let's get to this and let's get to everybody's fantastic find. So hello, Barbara. It's good to see you. How are you? Hello, Laura. It's been a little bit. It's good to see you. Karen Lord, I saw your previous comment. Thoughts and prayers that you get the part. So everybody cross your fingers for Karen. Now you're going to have to come back and let us know, but I'm sure you're going to get it.
No, that was wrong. Scratch. Disregard. I'm not going to try and talk in British tonight, but good luck with that, okay. Karen. Usually I can get it out there, but not today.
Kathy's checking in. So good to see you guys. If I miss you, it's never intentional. It's just because my eye didn't catch it. And I'm sure I'll say hello to you twice in an upcoming sale. God knows I've been known to do that a few times. How are you, Dawn? So good to see you, friend. All of our friends are here with us tonight. Did I say hello to Sandra? I don't know if I did or I didn't, but hello again, Sandra, if I did. And we are back up to where I left off. So we're going to do something different tonight. Amy's going to go first. I haven't done that for a while. And then it will be me. Repeat. And remember, guys, tonight there is no recap. So if you're not interested, that's all right. But we're still going to count it down. That'll be your last opportunity to claim the item we're showing. So, all right, Miss
Okay. I have a lot of items. So I have 3 items. It's going to start at $12. So this is not choice. You're going to get everything that you're going to see. Right. And I have these cutie pie. I've found some of these before, these cutie pie little die cut children's books. And I'm going to briefly show you each one. But there's 3 altogether. So the first one is Binky the Bear. I have seen this one before. Binky. Darling. So they have really cute illustrations on the front and the back, which I like when they do that. This one's from 1949. These are all Whitman Publishing books. So they're just small little die cuts, cute little stories that go through here. He don't look too happy, that's for sure. Binky the Bear. It's a cute little story.
Good name.
And the next one is The 3 Little Kittens. Meow meow. Cute. I love Mama Cat and all the cute little kittens there. This one is from 1950. Look how angry Mom is. Look, she's got angry eyes.
But she's got a good looking pie there, so those kids better straighten up.
Oh, the cats are so good. They're so cute, little illustrations. And here, look at the little mouse peeking out from under the table. Super cute.
Adorable.
So this one's got a little bit of bending on the corner of the pages, but still really nice. No like naughty kid scribbles. That is really cute too. In there. And then the last one.
It's for all of them. You're bidding on all of them.
Nikki, it's for all 3. It's not for choice. You're going to get all 3. Okay. And then the last one is Prince the Pony. I've never come across this one before. This one's also from 1949. Cute again.
They're very
pony
clean.
Story in there.
Those pages are very clean. They're not discolored or anything. Yep.
There's a whole bunch of these. I think there's at least 12 different ones because I've had many different ones over the years, but I've never found the Prince one before. So those are all 3 that you're getting in the lot. They do measure about 8 by 4. That's about the size that they are. Okay. So just a little bit of wear, typical wear for these age of books. And we're going to count them down. I see Terry's in at 15. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Sharon. Thank you. She was telling me she likes my meow meow stickers. Yes. Okay, so we're going to count these down. We're looking for 16 or more on the lot of 3 little children's books. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Da-da.
Binky the Bear, I think, is my favorite. Yeah. And in my household, they used to call pacifier Binky. Did your family ever call it that?
I've heard it called that, yeah.
I always think that whenever they say Binky the Bear.
All right, there is the bid end from Karen. So Tammy and Robin both had just in cases of 21, but Nikki put in just in case of 28. So for 22, Nikki, these are yours. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
All right, gang. I have a choice round. I do have a few things tonight that are choice. So, but these will be $10 choice. And these are probably some of the heaviest and largest beaded flowers I've ever found. So these are much bigger than ones I've ever sold before. I haven't sold as many as Garden Guy Bill has, but in a few times I've had these are the largest ones I've ever had. So they will be $10 choice. I just think that they are the little seed beads, but you can tell that they are glass and they are large. So each one has a different size stem. The one half of it, because it's folded, is 10 inches. So they're just about that 8 to 10 inches on the stem, but each one will be $10 choice. So this one is your first one. You can see the details of the orange and the yellow and the green. Very vibrant. I didn't have to clean these. And when I bought them, I actually think that's why they wanted so much for them, because I think they were new old stock. So just $10 choice. So that is your first one. Thank you, Gavin. I see you in for 10. So we're looking for 11 or more. This one, so that one, if you claim that one, you will say orange. This one will be white with red round in the middle. So let me bend the leaves a little bit, but you can see how vibrant and how clean each one of these are. And they are large. Like they're about 2 inches across. So they're nice large ones. So if you have some of the smaller ones and you're doing an arrangement, these would definitely be the centerpiece, for your flowers. So there you can see how long the stem is. I don't know how old these are, but I can tell you that when you hold it, you can feel the weight. And you can tell that they are the little glass seed beads. So that would be your second one. That will be the daisy looking one. So that's the white one with the round center. And this one is magnificent. Look at the work on this. Like you have all those little sprigs in the center with the red tips. And this one is probably the largest out of all three. This one has the largest stem. I just measured the first half before the bend, and it's 10 inches. So if you need a very long one to get into a deep vase, this one would be the one for you. So we're in at 10 with Gavin. Thank you so much. We're looking for 11 or more, and it will be choice. And this one you'll just call red tips because it has the red tips. This one will be white with red circle. How are you, Pam? It's so good to see you. Welcome in. And then this one, of course, will be the orange one. So that one. Excuse me, that one will be orange. I'm drinking coffee and the cream's getting me in the back of the throat. So these are your three. Let's go ahead and do a countdown. Top bidder can take 1, 2, or 3. But again, when you claim them, if you can just claim that one orange, this one is red tips, this one is red circle. So I know the difference. So, and if you want them all, you just claim them all, but you have to be the top bidder. So $12 or more, let's count it down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. We are looking for 12 or more. I see Gavin's just in case. Thank you so much. And again, these are the largest ones I've ever had. Some of them stick out almost 2 inches. They may not look it on screen, but in person, they're pretty doggone large. So there is our bid end on both devices. Robin, I'm so sorry. Your just in case came in after the bid end. So Gavin at 12. At $12, Gavin, let me know which ones you wanted. This one is orange.
After mine too.
Then this, okay, thank you, Amy. That one is red tips. That one is red circle. And you get first choice, sir. And then whatever's left will go to Robin. But we'll just wait to hear from Gavin really quick. Now we'll know what the lag's like. So orange, red tip, red circle, and you can see that they're very clean. I didn't have to do much to them. Like I said, I think they were new old stock from the individual. So the two with the white. All right. You got it, Mr. Gavin. Thank you so much. So those are yours. So I will watch the chat. Miss Robin, did you want the orange one? And remember, guys, we aren't doing a recap. But Robin, if you don't want it, that's okay. But if you do, just say yes, and it can be yours for $11. All right there, Miss Amie.
All right, I have a choice for my next round at $8.
Okay.
Okay. So of these children's hangers, that is going to be the choice. I found both of these, I want to say in Wisconsin. I think that's where I found these. But they're both of them are equally as cute. I found them at different times, but they're very similar in style. So the first one here, the background of this, it's not showing quite true to color. It's more of like a minty green for the background color. But then we have this cute little girl that is painted there in the center, and it's an advertising hanger for Patek Brothers, paint masters since 1895. These probably date to the late 30s, early 40s-ish time frame. They are wood, and then this is it's just single-sided there. And metal hanger at the top. It can rotate so you can kind of hang it how you want to display it. These are great to display like little dolly clothes or cute little baby dresses, or I have a hanger that's hanging on my wall to hang jewelry on as well. And the second choice is this one, very similar, although a little bit different. This one's got a light blue background, and this one has like it's a paper label that is applied there of the little child there in the center. This one is also just plain on the back side. This one has also the rotating metal at the top. They are roughly the same size. You can see that they're pretty darn close with each other, which is kind of fun because I did find them different places, although the same trip but different places. But I just think that they're really, really cute. Hopefully you can see the color difference with the blue next to it, that you can see the one in the back is a little bit more on the green side and the one in the front is more blue. Measurement for these are 12 inches long and 6 1/4 to the top of the hanger. Okay. So cute to just hang on the wall as a decoration too, for sure. I see Nancy is in at 10. Thank you so very much. And Lisa was in for 8, not 88. There up at the top. Thank you so much. So we're looking for 11 on choice, and we are going to count them down so we can keep it moving. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I don't know. I like stuff like this.
I do too. And it's really hard to find this anymore in this kind of condition. And a lot of people are collecting it now too. So good, guys. And that lag.
All right. There's the clothing bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. Nancy, your 16 did come in after the bid end, but Nancy had the high bid at 13. Lisa did come in there with a just in case, or a miss in case. A Mick. That's fine. I know what you meant, Lisa. So Lisa, you get first choice. Just let me know if you want. Well, this one's going to be green. This one's going to be blue. You can certainly take both if you want. And Nancy's on deck if Lisa doesn't take both of them. So keep in mind if there was one that you had your eyeball on. The lag is certainly terrible.
Those faces are adorable. I can't, these are really good. These are really good. How are you, Daniel, sir?
Hey,
so
Daniel.
Good to see you. Just waiting on you, Lisa.
Green.
Yeah.
She wants the one with the advertising on it. You got it. All right. So Nancy, if you're interested in the blue one, just let me know. And that was everybody that was bidding. Thank you guys so much.
All right, guys, I'm going to get as many of my choice rounds out of the way here in the beginning. I couldn't let these behind, and I need to do them as choice because when you see them, you're going to see how cute they are. So they are going to be $12 choice. And yesterday, I found some little tiny Joseph Original kitty cats. Okay?
Meow, meow. Oh, my gosh.
Meow, meow. I've never seen these before. I mean, I'm not saying they're rare. I personally have never seen these before. So these are the little Joseph Originals. So they are in that like matte glazed kind of finish, so they're not like a high glaze. So it will be $12 choice. I'll show them to you individually. This one here is the one playing with the yarn. So this one is about 4 inches long, as you see. This little nugget, like, how can you not with these eyes? Like, that eye is staring into my, like, so cute, so animated. And this little one is playing with the yarn, and you can actually see the yarn is wrapped around its little paw. So thank you, Terry. I see you in for 12. There are no chips or cracks. Sometimes these do get, some issues, but a magic eraser cleans these the best. So that is going to be your first choice. They no longer retain their original Joseph sticker, but you can see the round part here is where I believe the original sticker would have been. So there's no damage to either one of these. Then we have little bandana one. This one is just sitting so pretty with its little baby blue bandana on. It's like a little bib almost on it, and there is absolutely no damage to this one. And this one measures just about 2.5 inches tall. So this one's 2.5 inches tall, and you can see the little paw is up. I feel like my light's a little hot. There we go. Let's bring it down a bit. So you can see its little paw right there. Super cute, super adorable. No chips, no damage. This one, they did actually detail both of them. They did detail the back ears with a little bit of gray just to give them some 3D. And there's that little cutie too. So also missing its sticker, but you can tell there's remnants of where I think the round Joseph original sticker had been at one time. But again, they did a ton of these different animals, and they're just super cute. And honestly, these and the flocked ones are getting super hard to find. I don't know if folks are just collecting the heck out of them, or they're just not coming to market. So it is going to be on choice. We're looking for 13 or more, and you will either claim the one with it. I have it down as yarn or bandana, So thank you, Stacy. I see you're 13. We're looking for 14 or more. The one with the yarn is about 4 inches long, and then the one standing with the bandana is about 2.5 inches tall. No chips, no cracks. These are probably 60s, 70s, I would say, but they are Joseph originals, but they just don't have their sticker. So let's go ahead and do a countdown on them, 14 or more, and you can use it just in case if you are an active bidder. So Terry's back in at 14. Let's count it down, 15 or more, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Looking for 15 or more. And again, it will be on choice. Top bidder can pick yarn or bandana. Of course, you can take both. I did find them together. Love It All is in at 15. Stacy has a just in case of 20. Thank you guys so much. Just waiting on that bid end from Karen G. And there it is, a meow meow bid end. Thank you so much. So with the 15, Stacy at 16, you get first choice. Let me know, did you want the one playing with the ball of yarn or the bandana? Of course, you can take both. No condition issues again to report. Just the fact that they're overly cute. That I don't know is a defect or not.
Cute overload.
I mean, they are just, Joseph hit it right on the head. So, Stacy, thank you so much. I see you for both. So, congratulations. All right, Miss Amie.
Okay, $12, Jason, for my next
Hang on. Keep with me, Amie. StreamYard's acting stupid. Of course, it's going to be stupid tonight. So, let's try this from the top. There we go. All right. And what was the price again?
12.
Gotcha. Sorry about that.
No, it's right.
StreamYard.
Okay. I have a flower frog next 4 minutes.
So good.
And I have talked about in a couple videos or maybe on live sales that how hard it is to find vintage purple things. And I loved this bright. I think it's supposed to be some sort of tropical bird, maybe a toucan, something like that. But I love the bright colors in this one. Usually these Czechoslovakia or made in Japan flower frogs are kind of more muted colors, but I really liked the purple. And I had a couple more purple things tonight in honor of finding something purple. But it is a flower frog. This one is not made in Czechoslovakia. It is marked made in Japan down here on the bottom. And then there's this, I don't know what kind of flower that is supposed to be. Bill is usually our flower guru. So I have no idea what kind of flower that is supposed to be. But there are 7 holes for you to arrange a flower in there. I've also seen people use these as pen holders or marble holders, although I'm not sure, you would have to have some pretty small to fit in some of the holes, but I just really like it as a figurine myself with the bright colors. But no chipping. This right here is a little spot where the glaze didn't take, but no chipping. Actually, I don't even really see much crazing going on it, so I'm not sure if it was ever submerged in water. Usually if it has, then it's pretty crazing heavy down in this section, but I don't really even see much going on with it. So it's in really nice shape. Measurement for it is 4 1/4 inches tall and about 3 1/2 inches wide. So very fun. Reminds me of the Tiki room at Disney World.
Yes.
I loved that. That was my favorite as a kid, and it's still there. Still there. Yep. The last time I was there was 2017, I think. And it was the same as it was the last time. So I see Nancy's in at 14. Thank you so much. So we are looking for 15 or more. Let's count it down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. This was another thing that was inspired by this flower. All the purple.
Debbie's right, like Fruit Loops. It does. It's almost like Fruit Loops.
Yeah. Hey Phil, good to see you. Phil. Hope you're doing okay. All right, there is the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. All right, so Nancy had a just in case of 18, but Nikki had a just in case of 22. So for 19, congratulations, Nikki. Thank you so much.
All right, and hello, Catworm. It's good to see you. And everybody, please send some well wishes to Phil. Again, I'm sure you're going to be all right, but thoughts and wishes from all of us, sending you nothing but positive vibes. All right, Phil? So I did lean a little heavy on glass tonight, so we're going to see how we do. So $28. Speaking of purple, I have a Fenton long-tailed, and the undercolor is amethyst. So it's in very good condition. I seldom find the carnival in Fenton when it comes to the birds. Years ago, I had one of the little squattier birds, which was one of the newer sculpts. This is one of the older sculpts that they made for a long time. So if you wanted to collect like a rainbow of birds, this would be the bird to collect because they made it in almost exactly every single kind of color. So Simon's Girl, thank you so much for your 28. Again, it's in very good condition. You can see that the carnival effect in it is good with no weird hazing, no weird staining to it. There are no chips. This one does not have the Fenton stamp on it. So this one would be prior to, thank you so much, Audrey, I see you're 30. This one would be prior to the 72 cutoff. But this is this typical long-tailed. Again, you can get it in tons of different colors. Now, there is a little manufacturing defect back here. I think when it came out of the mold, there was a little slip. But other than that, you can see everything is really good underneath with no major chips. But the undercolor is the amethyst. So the total measurement on this, it's sort of hard to measure, but it's 6 inches long. So from tail to beak is 6 inches long. Usually, in my experience of having these, they do get chips on their beak. There is none. This one, you can really see the defined eye. All of these have this eye, but usually when it's just, something that's just like all one color, that definition doesn't show up. So it's really fun here on the carnival piece that it really does show up because they did put an eye on these on both sides. So hopefully that's reading for you guys. So again, it's a really, really fun one. It's in really good condition with no issues. The one thing that does happen to the carnival glass sometimes, if it isn't stored properly, it gets like weird staining to it. But this one, you can see it's the oil slick is pretty even and there's no issue. Sometimes they can even get scratched, so there's no scratches. So let's go ahead and do a countdown. This is a Fenton Amethyst Carnival Longtail Bird. We're in at 30. We're looking for 31 or more. So let's count it down just in case for active bidders. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Sometimes these get confused. They did a cobalt one the same way, and they look very similar. But I think the amethyst is just a little tish harder to find and the cobalt one. So there is our bid end. Thank you guys so much for the bids. I see Terry with a 31. Audrey had a 35. Simmons girl had a just in case of 40, but Nicole had a straight bid of 40. So Nicole, congratulations. It's a gorgeous bird, and it is yours for $40. Thank you so much. All right, Miss Amie.
14, Jason.
All right.
You guys know that I try to find really nice condition children's books. This one I've never seen before. I've never seen this book before. I've never come across it, but it is really, really nice condition. And it's darn cute on the inside as well. So this is the Little Housekeeper's book. It is a Saffield publishing book. It does date to 1934. So keep that in mind as we go through it. 1934. And the paper that this is, it's very thick, very sturdy paper. It almost feels like cardstock. That's how thick the pages are and the covers, and really cute illustrations. So we go through each day of the week, and we have a different girl for each day of the week. This is Edith, and it looks like she's working on her laundry. Look at the cute little dollies that are down there. She's working on her laundry. And then Tuesday is Jean. She is ironing. Really cute. I really like it's very different illustration style. And this is Mary every day. Looks like Mary is washing dishes, perhaps. Good. Really, really cute. And it is nice and thick, and really, really nice condition as well. Wednesday is me. Wednesday is Amie. And it looks like I'm darning socks.
All right.
You know,
fancy
I can't say that I've ever darned a sock in my life, but I do own a sock darner. Right. But I can't say that I've ever used it.
I've torn a sock, but I've never darned a sock.
I'm sure that you have. Yes. Sweetie, yes, I did. Yes, I did go to Allegan today. It was very hot. I will say that. It was like 90 degrees today. Thursday is Sally. I'm not sure what Sally is supposed to be doing. Is she sweeping? Yeah, Sally is sweeping. She doesn't look too pleased about it, though.
No, I will say that. She's definitely got the broom look on her face.
Friday is Alice. She's polishing the wood, perhaps.
Okay.
I mean, they are staying busy. Saturday, I mean, this looks like the job that I would want. Betty is icing a cake. That looks like the best job of the week is icing the cake. Yeah. And then Sunday is Dorothy. Look at, she's pushing her little dollies in the stroller.
She's in a hurry. And
then that's the image on the back. Really, really nice. Measurement for it is 10 1/4 by 13. Again, from 1934 is the publishing date on it. Really, really nice. I had never seen this book before. All right, so Robin's in at 14. Thank you so much. Looking for 15 or more. I am going to count it down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
These are just enough of the graphics that you can see them starting with the kitsch coming out of like the deco era. It's good.
Hi, Erin. Good to see you. All right. There is the sock cake. All right. Robin put in a just in case of 31. Nancy had a straight bid of 17, and Blueberry Barn had a just in case of 18. So Robin is going to take it for 19 with her just in case. Thank you so much.
I'm having a day. I literally highlighted those in reverse of what Amie was saying. we ended up in the same place. So, all right, guys, $18. I have an antique tin. There is some condition issues, but I took that into consideration when pricing this. So this is a really fun tin. This is from the 1920s. Now, first of all, let me show you the condition issue. We do have a big piece of paint that's missing right there. There is some wear, but this is a vintage, it's an antique tin, and it's from the company It's Tindico, so you can see it's stamped there, Tindico. This is from the 1920s. This is a like a pinup artist, and his name is Harrison Fisher. This was one of his illustrations that he did, and this is of the masquerade. So she is wearing her little masquerade mask on there. It's in very good overall condition. Yes, that is on the front, but if you guys know these tins and know the artist, the condition is definitely taken into consideration. So it is a green tin. It is a little heart one. It is a hinged tin, which that's what I love. So it's actually a fun little box. So this can be used as a trinket box. You could gift something for Valentine's Day to somebody. But it is just this fun little tin that is from the 1920s. And it is this gorgeous masqueraded woman here on the front. Now, I do believe there would have been some kind of name down here, but it is worn off. But these don't come around that often. When I found this at the flea market this past week, I knew it was old, but I didn't realize how old it was. And the artist, and it is signed, and it is Harrison Fisher. So he was really known for quote, pinup girls, 1920s style girls.
He did a lot of fan advertising fan images.
Yes, he did. And you can see she has her little noisemaker right there in her hand, and she's wearing like a lace kind of glove. She has the lace gloves here as well, and then she is wearing her little mask. So it is embossed here on the back. It is the company is Tindico. Let me give you some measurements on it. Yes, there is some condition issues, but at this price, they don't come around that often at this price. So it is about 4.5 inches long. It's about 3.5 inches wide. And then when it sits on the counter, it comes in at about 1.5 inches tall. So we do have your traditional wear. I mean, this tin is 100 years old. So it does have a little scratch there. It does have a little bit of patina. But I think what it has going for it is there's no rust. I would rather have it have some of this surface issue than to be, covered in rust. Although these must be that sought after that people will collect these no matter what condition that they're in. So again, you can see I don't know how they dented it, but that's what took the paint off. So something impacted it pretty good there. I agree, Tracy. The color on it is really good. And really the graphic, the girl there is superb. And actually for these tins, I think you kind of want to find some wear on them. It kind of reads into it. If this didn't have this wear on it, you probably would think it was a reproduction. Although this one was not reproduced. And if it was, they didn't reproduce it in the heart style tin. And I think the heart makes it even that more special. So I don't see any interest. That's okay, but we're still going to do a countdown. Remember, guys, we are not going to do a recap tonight. So if you're interested, go ahead. It'll be $18, but we'll do a countdown. So if you're interested, please put in the 18 and we'll count down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. You can see she has her fascinator on. Her little hat's attached. She has her little masquerade. This would look great in a New Year's Eve display, Valentine's Day display. And it is an antique, and it is a pretty sought-after tin, but there's no interest. That's okay. Thank you so much, Karen G. And we'll get back over to Amie.
All right. 16, Jason.
All right.
All right. We're going to go to Kitsch Town for my next round. In the form of a dog peeing on a hydrant.
Love it. Love it.
These are salt and pepper shakers. All right. And it's a wiener dog. And you can see he's got his leg lifted and he's real happy about it. He's living life right now. So these are made by Artmark Japan. I'm going to set these down. I'll show you each one. So the wiener dog itself, Artmark did a lot of very kitschy salt and pepper shaker sets. They molded them to be more like interactive or have a lot of movement in them. There's some that have tails that hook together or arms that link together in different sets. But this one, they also did a wiener dog that is split into two different pieces where it's sniffing its tail. But I really like this set, and I don't see this set as often as I used to anymore. A lot of these didn't survive, as you can imagine. They would probably get broken a lot with the tail and the leg up in the air, but no chips, no repairs, Not really any cold paint loss on it either. The red that you're seeing for the hat and the collar and the polka dots, those are all cold painted, but nothing is lost. We do have a foil sticker here that says Artmark Japan, cork bottom stopper there. And then the hydrant also has the foil sticker there on the bottom, and no cold paint loss on this baby either. Really nice condition. So I can't complain because I was happy to find these. They make me happy. Especially if you're a doggo person, yeah. You can't help but smile. Look at that, you know. All right, measurement for these guys. The wiener dog is a 3x5, 3x5 on him, and then the big old hydrant there is 4 inches tall. All right, so no chips, no cracks, no repairs. There's a little bit of crazing on the dog in a few areas, but pretty common for mid-century ceramics, I would say. All right, so I see Miss Cindy Lou is in at 20. Thank you so much. So we're looking for 21 or more. We're going to count it down. So now would be the time to put any final bids or just in cases. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Can't wait to see what emojis Karen uses for this one.
And even him alone, Amy, he looks like he's dancing. Without the hydrant, he's
cute
dancing
on his own. Yeah,
he's a happy dog.
Missing the fire hydrant for sure. All right. There's the gasoline pump dog. All right. I see where you were going with that. All right. So Cindy had the high bid at 25. Hi, Nate. Shannon had it just in case of 28, but Jody had it just in case of 30. So Jody is going to win the pair for 29. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
All right, guys. Hey, give our friend Nate, my vintage is 1976, a follow over on Instagram. I think he has a kitchen glass sale tomorrow night, and I think it's at 8 p.m. Eastern. So if you guys are free, head on over and hang out with Nate. He never disappoints when it comes to the high quality kitchen glass. So let me move myself over here. And my next item is going to start at $20. Now, there is a condition issue, but I've never found this head vase before, so I couldn't let her behind. She has a little chip on her flower, okay? Truth be told, when I found her, she was completely covered in dirt, okay? So I painstakingly cleaned her, made sure that nothing got stained, nothing got into the crazing. Maybe someone in the community wants her for 20 because they can fix that little petal that's missing, or just let it. Like, I don't really think this really takes away from her.
I love the fact that she's gotten gold eyelashes.
I do too. And all the research I did on her, nobody knows who made her. And usually those eyelashes have a chip on them. Now, I was able to find one example, but there's a chip. So that's why we're starting at $20. Now, she is marked Japan on the bottom. I didn't clean that off because I believe at one time somebody paid like $1.27 for her, which would make sense, at the Woolworths back in the day. That's how they stamped them. So I left that just for nostalgia. Her dress and her bow are in like a periwinkle color. So it might be reading like baby blue. It is in essence like a baby blue. It might be reading a gray for you, but it is all the same. So she has this gorgeous 1950s, 1960s Donna Reed updo. I painstakingly cleaned the entire inside out and all her crevasses, or I can't do it as well as Amy does.
The crevasses. You have
crevasses. There is a manufacturing defect. They did get a little crazy at the factory with the gold paint, so they did stamp her there a little bit. So, Robin, I see you 20. Hello, Bridget. Did you sneak in there and I didn't see you? Hello, friend. Good to see you. I see you're 22. All the cold paint remains in very good condition. That's why I couldn't let her behind. So I made sure not to scrub the cold paint of her lips off. You can see they even airbrushed some details on the top of the eyelids. Again, these were like a series. This was something that folks collected. They made them in nuns. They made them in all sorts of different female head vases with those big, chunky eyelashes. So the only thing is she does have that little issue right there. If you guys are good, maybe you can fix it. Maybe you want to try to remove it and put something on top of it. But I still think she's worthy of being in your, head vase display, even though she has damage, because from afar, you really wouldn't know unless you really, got up and saw that that was damaged. So let me give you measurements here. She is just about 5.5 inches tall, and she is about 4 inches at the widest. So again, I think she's super unique. She does have the bow in her hair over here. They didn't put one here. Look at that curl. She has that updo, very 50s, very 60s. This could be one at that price that you actually use for your makeup, pieces. Throw your brushes in because, she does have some damage, but she's just in good shape. So let's go ahead and count her down. We're looking for 23 or more, other than the little tip to the flower and a little bit of extra paint. That's a manufacturer defect. She's in perfect condition. So 23 or more, just in case for active bidders. Let's count her down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Truth be told, she reminded me of Rosemary Clooney. Same kind of hair, same kind of look from White Christmas. So that's what I kind of saw in her, that she really looked like Rosemary Clooney. So Robin, I see you're just in case. Thank you so much. Don't forget, guys, we do use just in case over here on the channel. So Bridget had a 22. It's going to Robin for $23. Robin, congratulations. I know she'll have a lot of friends at your place. Thank you so much.
Okay, 36, Jason, for my next round. Okay, I do have another piece of Kitsch tonight, and it is on the harder to find side. It's been many years since I have had a Tilso cat in my hand, and especially the pink one. The pink Tilso cats, these do come in blue and yellow as well, in case you're curious. But it's been a very long time, probably 10 years or so since I've had a pink Tilso cat. Usually it's the blue ones I find. Now this is the creamer, and there is a whole kitchen series that match. There's little spice jars, and there's a sugar bowl that matches. This is the creamer. And there's salt and pepper shakers. There's it's very, very cute. It's a very cute series, but these just don't come around very often at all. And I can say that she is in really good condition. There's no chipping. There is overall crazing in the glaze, but she is really nice condition. These do date to the 1950s. Kitschy kitty at its best. I mean, look at those lashes. Can we just? Good.
I love this series.
So good. So good. And she's got her booty up in the air with her yellow tail. Like, she just doesn't care. But I will say that there is some staining on the inside. So I do believe that she was likely used as a creamer or some sort of kitchen vessel. And that's what these were made for. They were meant to be used. Right. Okay. There is a numbering system here on the bottom. Tilso usually would have a foil sticker present, but I don't come across Tilso stickers very often. Usually, especially if they were utilitarian pieces, that if they were used, then a lot of the times the stickers were missing because they just came off over time. Now, measurement for her, she is 6.5 inches by 5. So she's pretty large. She's on the large side. But can you imagine putting your coffee, the cream in your coffee in the morning?
Sign me up.
So good. So good.
Good time.
I see Jody's in at 37. Thank you so much. So we are looking for 38 or more. And I am going to count Kitty Friend down so we can keep the sale moving. All right. So if you're bidding, you're welcome to put in a just in case. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Meow meow. Bid end.
See, the colors on these match, so it's good. You can mix in the pink one, the yellow one, and they all look good together. She's adorable, Amy. I've never seen the pink version in this. We had the blue.
All right. There is the kitty bid end from Karen. Okay. So Nikki meant 39. That's what the arrow up there means instead of 49. So she put in a just in case of 54. and didn't need it over her 39. So Nikki wins at 439. I got it. All right. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Nikki.
Math is hard.
Guys, if you're not following Amie, please do so. Her links are in the description down below. Please hit that notification bell. Make sure you give her a follow. If you aren't subscribed to me here at Mother Tuckers, please do so. Please watch our content. And every little interaction helps us grow our YouTube channels, and every little bit of growth helps us a little bit more with our small businesses. So I have another piece of glass, and this one I'm going to call art glass, and I think this is the most epic perfume that I've ever offered, okay? It is a signed piece of art glass. I cannot make out the individual's name. The research I did, I couldn't even get the name, but I could find similar pieces from like 97 and 98. So this art gallery or this company that made this art glass must have made this for a couple years. So mine is signed and it is dated 2000 on the bottom. It is this gorgeous cranberry glass cased. It is cranberry with clear glass, as you guys can see.
Wow.
It's an epic perfume. I think it checks off all your lists. Whatever your decor is, it's going to fit in. This kind of has a deco feel. It has a retro feel. It's a very modern feel. But again, this could be $100 piece. I don't know because I don't know the artist, nor did anybody else. Okay, but we'll show you the details. There's no damage to the little dabber. Okay, so there's no damage. But the way this sits, it's 8.5 inches tall. 8.5 inches tall by roughly about 3 inches wide. Okay. The dabber here measures 6 inches, okay? And I love the fact that that's a teardrop. Now, they did grind some of that so that it does fit in here and not move around. So that is ground and polished. It's not so much polished, but it is ground so that it catches in there. And then you can see how they kind of pinched here on multiple sides. So it gave this almost like a UFO kind of feel about it, almost as a rocket feel about it. Like I said, it hits so many different categories that no matter what you're into, it's going to look good on your vanity table. And again, no damage to that. That's 6 inches long. It does get into the bottom, okay? So this is cranberry, and it is cased. So you can see it's not like fired on. It is cased glass. It is. And then down here, you can see where it is etched. And then I do believe that is 2000, okay? I could not figure out who the studio was. I think if I had more time to research, I could have figured it out. But this seemed to be their thing, was cranberry cased. And I couldn't find one this tall. The versions I found were a little squattier, a little rounder. They weren't anything like this, okay? But it is in superb condition. There are no chips, no cracks. Again, it's a gorgeous, it hinges in the cranberry world. It hinges a little more on the purple.
I see a person. Does anybody else see a person?
I kind of do
too. Like the head is the dauber, and then like the arms are crossed at the top.
I kind of do too.
That's what my brain is seeing.
It also reminds me of like a skyscraper. It kind of looks like a skyscraper. It's just one of those cool pieces of glass. And let me tell you, it is heavy. It is a heavy, heavy, thick piece of glass. You guys can see that that is all glass, and that is the pontil mark, which is polished in the middle. So everything around that pontil mark is thick, thick glass. And there you can see it is signed, and it is the 00, which I do believe is for the year 2000. And the best we could make out is we thought it was a J and an A and an S. That's what we kind of got from that. But no matter what, I think for, a cased piece of cranberry glass, it's art glass, it's gorgeous, this tall with no damage. I thought it was a no-brainer that somebody needed it for their collection or on their vanity. So let's go ahead and do a countdown. We're in at 35 with Audrey. Thank you guys so much. So we are looking for 36 or more on the gorgeous perfume, no damage, 6 inches long. That alone is amazing. And they even polished the tip. So it does hold a little bit of perfume if you wanted to go ahead and use it. So counting it down. And hello, Mary. It's good to see you. 36 or more. We are doing just in case. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Forgot I had this. It got to the back of the shelf. It fit with the color theme for tonight. And I thought, all right, I hope somebody appreciates it because this is a good one. Again, signed art glass. It's cased. It's cranberry. It's really, really good. So there is our bid end. And Noelle, I'm so sorry. Your 51 came in after the bid end. I'm so sorry. But with the bid of 36 and Audrey's just in case, Audrey, congratulations. It's coming to you for $37. Thank you guys so much for the bids. All right, Miss Amie.
All right. $16, Jason. It's for a pair of items.
All right.
So actually, when I was at Allegan this morning, Allegan Antiques Market, I think I have spoken about children's hankies that I've seen people make quilts out of them. And I saw one at the show today, and it was amazing. And it was like immaculate condition. And the tag on it said $28 per yard. And I asked the lady about it, and she was like, well, I'm offering it up if somebody doesn't want the whole thing, that they can just cut a yard off of it. And these were like brand new condition children's hankies all stitched together. And it was at least a full. Maybe it was larger than that. And she was going to have people cut it up. I was like, gosh. Yeah, anyways, I have a really nice condition children's hanky, speaking of which, of the Three Bears. And there's no holes, no stains. Really nice condition on it. Really nice, brightly colored. But this is not all you're getting with the hanky. You're also going to get a 1942 Three Bears book to go along with it. And I loved this on the back. I thought these together were super cute. The Three Bears and Goldilocks. Look at that. So the children's hanky is also from the 40s. So that's why I thought that they paired so well together. So there's a little wear to this book, but the imagery on this one is really cute. It's a Whitman Publishing from 1942. Cute. And this is that linen-like. So the paper has like a texture to mimic fabric. You can see there's a little separation to the cover on it. I couldn't leave it behind. You guys know I'm a book nerd. So I had to get it. But I really like how they depicted Goldilocks in here. She's really, really cute. So we'll just show a few of the images in there. And we're getting to the porridge here.
Oh, no. Poor guy, his chair's busted.
Poor guy. Here we go. Someone's asleep in my bed. Anyways, so you're going to get the pair of items. I just thought they were cute together.
Adorable. All
right. So Blueberry Barn is in at 16. Thank you so much. So we're looking for 17 or more. I forgot to mention the hanky measures 9 by 9. So that's the sizing there. These are really good to pop in a frame as well. Or just use like as a doily on a table. I do that with vintage hankies all the time. Okay, we're going to count this down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end.
It's fun to see the different interpretations of the artists.
Can you see the Three Bears are reading Goldilocks from the Three Bears book?
Yep. I love it.
So weird.
It's like a parallel universe. It's like the Three Bears in the Three Bears in the Three Bears.
Inception. I don't know. All right. There's the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. Nancy, I see you're 18, but Blueberry Barn did put in that just in case. So, Erin, you're going to win it for 19. Thank you so much.
Karen G., thank you so much for being our official mod and bid ender. Kim, thank you for being our backup. Ladies, honestly, we could not do it without your help, okay? Y'all are going to crown me. And this did not come from my old story of, oh, this was the old news stock from the wedding that nobody, used. That didn't come from this. I sold through all of that, and I found another new old stock, okay? But I want to show you, it's still in its original paper, okay? But you can see that here on the back, it looks like a little bit of the tape may have stuck to the back of the sheet. Now, I believe that could be cleaned off, but I do believe it's in its original pack, okay? So this one is a tick up from what I was offering before. This you're going to get, this is the Lady Orchard, which I know was a higher quality sheet or linen company. You're getting a full sheet that measures 81 by 108, and you're getting 2 pillowcases, both of which they measure 42 by 36. So this is new old stock, never been used before. So there you can see the paper label that's attached to it. Then you can see all these gorgeous little pink flowers and pink daisies on here. So 24, it's new old stock, not from the estate that I have been talking about for like 2 years now. But I couldn't let this behind because I never had recently what I offered never had a sheet and the pillowcases together. So here you are good to go. So it's in very good condition. It is all cotton from what I can tell. I think it's 100% stitched together. It's selected American cotton. So it's all cotton and it's in superb shape. You can actually see it's a little lacy down here on the tip. That is almost like a metallic-y kind of white, a metallic-y pink. So for the 24, it's new old stock. I believe this is 1950s. You're getting 2 pillowcases and you're getting a full sheet. Now, I don't know if the previous owner taped that years ago, but there is a little bit of tape residue on the back. I believe that should be able to come off if you wash that, but that's what I'm offering. So it's the new old stock. Again, these sheets and these pillowcases, the more you wash them, the softer they become, the better they are, the longer they last. And you can see now that discoloration right here, that is on the plastic. So that's not on the inside. So, but what I loved was if you do your bedrooms in pinks and whites, it's got a very good color theme to it. And again, it is new old stock. So it measures, again, the sheet measures 81 by 108. And if I recall, maybe somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, I think that's going to at least get a double. I think it's going to get a full and a double by 81 by 108. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think that should just, do you think, Amie? No?
I can't think of what.
Okay. I'm pretty sure, I don't think it's going to really cover you too much for a queen. I mean, it's going to get it there, but I don't think it's going to be a lot, hanging over. But you're also going to get your 2 pillowcases, and they're 42 by 36, which are your traditional sizes. So, again, $24 if anybody's interested. It is new old stock. And it is by the company called Lady Orchard, which I actually remember my grandmother having sheets with that name on, and they did last almost forever. So let me just show you guys one more time the great detail that might be getting washed out, but it is pink and white, and the white kind of has a little flare of metallic to it, so it kind of has a silver kind of hue to it. So let's go ahead. We'll do a countdown of interest on this. Remember, guys, we're not doing a recap tonight, so if no one's interested, this just won't come back. But it is $24. It is new old stock, Lady Orchard. It is a sheet set, so you get 1 single sheet and 2 pillowcases. So if anyone's interested, it's $24. Let's count it down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I was afraid I was pushing my luck with sheets, but doggone it, I couldn't let this behind. Just couldn't let it behind. So there is our bid end. I see it on my phone before the StreamYard is very slow tonight. But no interest. That's okay. Let's move it on. Miss Amie, go ahead.
All right. 24, Jason.
All right.
Okay. Meow, meow.
Meow, meow.
I have my namesake tonight in the form of a sugar bowl. And this is the Enesco Winkin' Kitty. It is the sugar bowl. Now, I will say she just has a couple little minor blips. I'm collecting the Winkin' Kitty. I have the sugar bowl already, but I do always look for her because I know other people collect. Now, on the lid here is covered with the little daisies. And this is usually where some of the issues lie, is on this lid. There's a few tiny little rough spots on the petals. So I suspect that there's a couple little flea bites in that area to the glaze, but really, really cute. There's also, I noticed, a tiny hairline right here on this edge. It doesn't like continue on. It's just a tiny little hairline on this little edge. I'm not sure that it's even going to focus. It's so small, but I did want to let you know that it's there. Okay. And then also on the rim, there's pinpoint little flea bites. There's one right there, and there's one right there. I can feel it. Again, I was just letting you know that they're there. And on this whisker, there's a little teeny flea bite. But Really nice condition. Otherwise, there's not like major chipping or anything going on with it. I love the colors, the yellow, bright yellow, and there's the back of the hat. No foil sticker present anymore on the bottom, and it's very nice and clean. There's a little overspray where they airbrush the green up here. There's a little bit of that overspray green kind of down in there, but it's very nice and clean. No staining or anything on there. And there is her hat back on. Measurement for her, she is 4 inches tall to the top of the hat and about 3.5 inches wide. What I'm looking for is all the very hard to find pieces. So, but I do still look for these guys to pass on because they're darn cute and they are great to display in a kitchen, especially with yellow. Love It All is in at 30. Thank you so much. No Peppermint Patty, but I'm also looking for the teapot. So the teapot, the planter, all the and the cookie jar, all the very hard to find pieces is what I still need in mine. All right, so Blueberry and Beth are both in at 32. So we're looking for 33 or more. Let's count her down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Meow, meow. Bid end.
Meow, meow. I would love to see a West Side Story between Winking Kitty
and Miss Chris.
Like, I wish somebody could animate like a showdown between the two of them.
That would be funny. That would be really funny. All right. All right, there is the bid end from Karen. So Beth had the high bid at 40, but Blueberry Barn put in the just in case of 45. Congratulations, Erin. This is yours for 41. Thank you so very much.
All right, gang. My next round is going to be choice, and I'm still considering this Christmas. I had to press my luck and try to squeeze in one more thing to offer that's Christmas here at the end of my last sale in July.
I thought about it. I really did.
I have never, and it'll be choice on these. I have never, ever had anything this fantastic in my life, okay? I believe that these are hanging ornaments. I believe that these are from the 1960s, okay? The ornament themselves, and I'll show it to you a little closer. The ornaments themselves, they measure 20 inches long, okay? So this is plastic, okay? So the atomic style ornament is plastic, okay? I do believe that we have glass going on here. So some of that is mercury little glass sprigs. And then we do have some fantastic plastic. And then we do have some pink. I think they are glass, okay? Then we have some gorgeous velvet ribbon in there. And again, these are gorgeous. And then the tips actually have a metal hanger on the top. So they're going to hang with ease, okay? And it's that great chunky glitter that I think we all love that glistens from the 50s and 60s. So they are kind of they're a couple different colors. We got some pinks going on. We have some grays going on. And let's not forget the dark pink flocked flowers down here. So we have some flocking going on. So I have two of them for you to choose from. And again, these are, I can't even get them fully in your screen for you to see. So they are 21 inches long. And they do have a little bit of wear to some of the ornaments on there. And again, I don't know. There's a little bit of string hanging down there, but these are definitely mercury. Okay, so we have some mercury sprigs coming out of there. And then we do have some of the fantastic plastic flowers. They're all plastic in there. And then we have some of the pink, and some of them have faded on the second one here, have faded to silver. But I think these are remarkable, and I have two of them, and you can see here they do hang.
I've never seen anything like that.
I haven't either. But I mean, I think if I held on to these till Christmas time, I think they'd sell in a heartbeat, but I don't want them to get damaged. So I thought I would offer them now, because I also can see somebody in a mid-century window, like home with like a big bay window. You could hang these all year long, because not only are they, I believe they are supposed to be for Christmas in non-traditional colors, but I do believe that they are like very atomic looking. So there is your first one. Let me sit that one down. Then what I did was I took a doll stand and I kind of used it to hang the second one in it. So maybe you guys want to display it like that. So this is your second one to choose from. Again, these are super unique. I've never seen these before. I don't know if they were something that was produced and sold, or if it was maybe like for a store. Okay, I don't know if it was like for a department store or something like that, but you can see, now you can really see the glistening gold glitter on there. Comes down again. We have, these are mercury. So those are little mercury glass sprigs in there. This is flocked. So we have some flocked flowers going on there. We have some plastic fantastic flowers. And then we have some like round Christmas ornament balls in there. And then you do have some ribbon in here, which this kind of ribbon usually was from the 1960s. So it is the flocked, and then you can see the silk part on the inside. So, and it does come down, and this one does have a little tip on it as well. And again, they measure a whopping 20 inches long. So if you guys,
I was thinking, Lisa, that they could have been like a store display.
That's what I'm thinking too. And I researched. Cool. I researched high and I researched low. I could not find anybody who had these or made these. And I figured, I know we have some, Christmas lovers in our group. And I also thought these would make good Hollywood Regency style pieces. So again, you could have fixed these to the wall if you want to. You could, hook a hanger to them and hang them on the wall. Hello, Brian. So good to see you, sir. They were from a jewelry store. With the I see that, Brian. I definitely see that, and I think that. So, and I have to think that they probably got destroyed and thrown away. I can't imagine that a lot of these lasted that long. So, again, they are 20 inches long. I believe they are 1960s. You can kind of see right here again. There is a little metal hook on it. There is a little wear to the glitter, but this is that thick, chunky 50s. 60s glitter. So let me sit this one down. I'll show you the other one. And then if there's no interest, that's okay. But I'll still do a countdown of interest. So
if you found some candlesticks that the opening for the taper candle, kind of went more
you're
down
right.
you could
yes.
put in a candle holder.
But I mean, you guys, these are the most fantastic, most mid-century looking, and even the plastic flowers, they have a pink hue to them. Like, these would be great to use in Easter displays. These would be great all year. But I was thinking that if somebody did a non-traditional Christmas, with the gold and the pink, like I did a gold and pink Christmas sale last year, how great these would be in that. But I just wanted to offer these now as one last ditch effort in case somebody was thinking Christmas in July. So let me do a countdown of interest. They are 20 inches long, and it will be on choice. One of them I'm calling silver. One of them I'm calling pink, because one of them does have a lot of the pink, missing from them. So it does hinge a little more on silver. That was the second one I showed you. This is the first one. So $22 if anybody's interested. We'll do a countdown. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Again, these might be too radical, but I thought we had some kitsch mid-century lovers that this would definitely fit their decor. I just think they're really, really fun, and I've never seen them before. So, I'm seeing it differently on StreamYard versus my phone. So it looks like, Amy, what I'm seeing smalls.
So I see on my phone, I see smalls came in before the bid end, and Noel came in after the bid end.
That's what I saw too. So smalls, you just got in there for $22. Let me know, did you want one of them or two of them? One of them or two of them? And one of them, the pink hinged a little more silver. So if you were very particular and you wanted it real dark pink, you'll just have to let me know if you want pink or silver. Or, okay, Smalls, congratulations. They're both yours. Thank you so much. All right, Miss Amy.
I'm sure that there's not any more of those that exist.
No.
Cool. All right, $10, Jason.
All right.
Next round. All right. I've never found this particular tin before. This is an English toffee tin, and I don't know if it's reading true to color. It's magenta pink. It's bright pink for the background of these birds, and oh my gosh, I just loved it. It was so different. It's not a George Horner tin.
It's gorgeous.
But it is a Harry Vincent tin, which I do really like their tins as well. So this is the Bluebird Toffee tin. Take the home, sweet home. Can you see like the mermaid scale patterning going on in there?
On that lid.
The scallops. Yep. It carries down into the bottom as well, although it's more pink on pink there. And it's really nice condition tin as well. So there you can see the Bluebird Toffee, made in England. And then it does have a little ingredient paper label here. This is a 1940s tin. It is really, really nice condition. There's just a little bit of scratching on the lid, but it's so bright and colorful. It's really not doing it justice on camera. I will tell you that. It's really nice and clean also on the inside, no rusting or anything like that. And the good thing about these English toffee tins, they're flat on the bottom, so it can stand on its own. So if you wanted to do something with birds or something to pull out the colors in this, I think this is great for summer. It's great for fall. I could see this at Christmas time as well. Oh, it's pretty. Measurement for it is 5.5 by 4, and it's about 1.5. It's a little bit, because it's beveled on the lid. 1.5. It's about that. But I've never seen this one before. Now they did do different bird specific tins for the Bluebird Toffee, but they're way more muted colors than this one. And I actually couldn't even find the bright pink version on the interwebs anywhere. But really lovely, lovely condition on this. I see Jill's in at 10. Thank you so much. So we're looking for 11 or more. I think I'm going to do a countdown so we can keep it moving. All right, we're looking for 11 or more on the 1940s England Toffee Bird tin. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end.
That just screams spring and summer, Amie. So good.
I see that it's showing a little bit more true to color on my phone, more vibrant pink than it is on StreamYard. All right, there's the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. Jill, this is coming to you. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
All right, gang, my next item is starting at $40. If you saw my reel, you saw this before it got rehabbed, okay? So you saw it before it got rehabbed because we didn't have time yesterday. But this little wall pocket, this little kitty cat, he or they were missing all the paint on their nose. So Tina did research. She found out exactly how it looked originally, even with the little nostrils there, and she did touch up the nose. So because I think this little kitty cat needed a nose. Now, there are some rubs on it. This is that matte. So it's kind of like a matte satin finish. So there is a little rub right there. I don't know if you want to call that a chip, but there is a rub. And there is one or two other little rubs. I've often had this when it comes to this style of finish. You either get the rubs or the unfinished glaze. Amie, do you know who made this cat? Have you ever seen this?
I'm pretty sure it's a Lefton.
See,
I've seen it in pink.
Yep, that's what we thought too. And it's the same kind of cat face that they used on some shakers. It's kind of the same little cat face they did on some of the cookie jars. But other than the touch-up, it is in superb condition, okay? It was very, very dirty on the inside. I did my best to clean it out the best that I could. It does not have its original Lefton sticker on the back, and I do believe that's not the year it was made. I believe that's the code number for it. So, Wanda, thank you so much. I do see your 40. Again, there's no chips to it. There's just some of that. Let's just call it like the glaze is missing. I always called them rough marks. So there is some rough marks, but all of this is cold paint. So this is one of these instances where when they paint these satin matte pieces, there's not really a glaze on top. So guys, please don't ever scrub them very, very hard or they do wear off. So, but Tina did touch up the nose. I think it made it look, I think it looks like nothing was ever done. So let me give you some measurements on the gorgeous kitty cat wall pocket. It measures 5 inches long. So it's 5 inches long and it's about 4.5 inches across. So I love the cat eye. I love the blue, the striped bow tie. I think just looks fantastic. Again, very clean on the inside, although it was used. This is a part that wasn't finished. So that's not that's in the manufacturing of it. That's not something that is wrong. That's the way they manufactured it. So overall, very good condition. You can see there's the little hanger or the hole in it so it can be hung there. And I just think this is one of the most cutest. And actually, when you see this sculpt close to like a Miss Priss or something like that, it really goes together. So if you collect kitty cat things, this kind of fits in really, really well. So we're in at 40 with Wanda. Thank you so much, Wanda. We're looking for 41 or more. Let's go ahead and do it just in case. Oh, I do believe this is 50s or 60s ceramic left in. And again, if you're just tuning in, Tina did touch up the nose a little bit. So 41 or more, we are doing just in case. Let's count it down. Wanda, you might want to use a just in case somebody comes in. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Meow, meow. Bid end. My God,
I love the eyes on that.
I do too. It puts you in a trance. And imagine having this one, the pink one, a Miss Priss, a little Holt Howard in there. Like that wall is just going to be filled with kitty cat happiness. So there's the bid end. All right, Wanda. I know kitty cat friend's going to have a lot of other friends. Thank you so much, Wanda. All right,
Congrats,
Amy.
Wanda. That's cute. Okay, $10, Jason.
All right.
It is purple brooch flower power time. Oh my gosh, this is such a bright purple. My camera doesn't even really know how to handle it. It is showing true to color. It's like very, very vibrant. And the enameling on this, or the paint, I should say, there's not any paint scratching going on with it at all. It's really, really nice condition. You can see that the stamens in the center are more of like three-dimensional, kind of raised up little bumps there. And it's just one color of purple. Sometimes these can be airbrushed, variegated colors, but it is just one solid color of purple and just white in the center. We'll turn it to the back. It does have a safety clasp on the back and that Y bracket indicative of the 50s style for the brooches here. Really, really nice condition on this. And I can say that it is a larger flower. You can see, I think I loved these like on hats, these flower brooches. It's 2.5 inches in diameter. So it's a pretty large one and just purple. I don't know. It's just like a hard color to find for sure. And these are great to pop into flower frogs as well to display. There's somebody on Instagram. I wish I could remember their name. I talked about this the last time I had a flower brooch that they have on their windowsills in the kitchen. They have a bunch of flower frogs and then all sorts of different sizes of enamel flower brooches. And it's like a little field of flowers on their windowsill. And it looks so, so cool. Nikki, I see you in at 10. Thank you so much. So we're looking for 11 or more. Again, it's 10.5 inches in diameter there. So let's count it down. Keep it moving. We're looking for 11 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end.
That is a good one, Amy. That's a good one. Great color. Is it Magpie Ethel that has that you're talking about?
No, it's not Magpie Ethel. I would have remembered that. No, I can't remember who it is. All right, there is a bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. Verlaine, your 23 did come in after the bid end. Kara had a high bid of 12, but Nikki Moss put in just in case of 26. So Nikki, this is yours for 13. Thank you so much.
All right, guys. My next round is going to be $10 choice. If you guys didn't see my reel from a little while back, I got myself a little mouse club. So some of these little nuggets are looking for a home, and these are all in very good condition. And these are some of my favorites. So it's going to be $10 choice. The first one, I'll show them to you on the board, and then we'll show them to you up close. No chips, no cracks, cold paint's remarkable, and they all, I think, have either the Joseph or the Japan sticker. So your first one is going to be Mr. I got a big piece of cheese.
That's me if I was a mouse.
Yeah. So He's got some cheese. I don't know where he's taking it. Then my second favorite, and this is only the second time I've had the one with the ladybug, and he or she is on a mushroom, which I love. If you love mushrooms, then this one has the little flower hat as she's holding her little mouse tail with a pink bow. And then we have this one here with like a little flower in the hair holding.
I've never seen that one.
Holding the ladybug. I got to tell you, some of the ones I got in this collection, you don't see that often. So I see Tina, then I see Trina, I see Nicole. So they all come in just at about 2.5 inches tall. So they're in remarkable condition. There's your first one. And when you claim them, you'll claim them with this one you'll claim is cheese, okay? No issues to the tail. You can see it does have its Japan sticker. So I'm pretty sure they all have either their Japan or their Joseph sticker. So there he or she is. They are tears. I think they are just stinking precious. And we used to collect these. We used to collect the series. And you have the little mushroom with the ladybug. So that's your 3. Your kitschy little mouse plus your mushroom if you're a mushroom lover. And if you collect any of the ladybug figurines, so good. This one has the Japan and it has the Joseph on the tuckus. This one, oh my God. I'm sorry, it's not a hat. This is her little umbrella. So you can see she's holding the back of the
flower umbrella.
Yeah, she's in a little rain.
I've not seen that one either.
Oh, so good with the eyelashes. And then this one does have its Joseph sticker on its tuchus. And again, they're all about 2.5 inches tall. And then you have the last but not least, and this one I couldn't find anywhere. She could be your
ladybug. It's so cute.
And I mean, you could pretend that's a little hibiscus. Like she could be your little, Hawaiian little mouse, maybe if you want her to be. But they're all in very good condition. And she or they have their little Joseph and the Joseph on the bottom. So Nikki is in at 16. Again, you'll claim them. Let me hold them up here. I don't want them to get damaged. So you're going to claim them. Yes, it's going to be cheese, mushroom, flower, and then ladybug. Okay, so that's how we're going to claim them. So
I wouldn't be able to pick. They're all cute.
They're good. They're good. So Lisa is in at 17. We are doing just in case. Let's go ahead and count them down. It's choice on all 4 Joseph original mice. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Again, we got ladybug, flower, mushroom, and cheese. Cheese. Oh my gosh. That cheese looks pretty doggone good. So I'm going to sit them down here. I see you, Nicole, with your just in case. Thank you so much. Just waiting on that bid end. There it is, Karen G. Thank you so much. So with Lisa's bid of $17, Nicole at $18, you get first choice. So you can pick a variation or all or one. So it's cheese, mushroom. The one with the umbrella is the flower. And then the one with the ladybug in its hand is ladybug. So you can let me know which ones you want. Then Lisa, you'll be on deck. And then Trina, yes, Trina, you'll be next on deck if it gets back that far. So Nicole, just let me know which ones. Cheese, mushroom. You want mushroom, flower, ladybug. Gotcha. So those are off the board. Thank you so much.
The cheese stands alone.
The cheese does stand alone, although I'm a fan of the cheese. So Lisa, let me know if you wanted cheese and it's 17. And gang, remember, we're not doing a recap tonight. So if any of them don't get claimed, they're just going to go away. All right. Lisa wanted the cheese. Everybody wins.
Yay,
all right.
Cheese.
Thank you so much. All right, Miss Amie.
All right. $10 choice, Jason.
All right.
Okay. I have a squeakies. Squeakies. Of a cat and a dog. These came from Elkhorn the last time I was there. And I have only ever come across the dog before. And actually, he was completely hardened the last time that I came across these guys. But I've never come across the cat before. They both squeak. Okay, that's all we're going to get because the dog is going to wake up. All right, so squeaker alert. Yes, they do have very loud squeaks. And I did lightly surface clean these, but I don't want to be too rough with these because then the paint coloring starts to come off. These are Star Manufacturing Company is who produced these, and they do date both to 1962. They do have a stamp. It's not going to show up on the back of their neck for Star Manufacturing. But the kitty is more like the coloring on this is definitely like an orangey yellow for the coloring there. And she's got, oh my gosh, the face is cute on her. And then puppy dog is shades of brown. There's just like, you know, these have a little bit of paint loss on them. Of course, they were definitely probably loved and played with. And there's the squeakers there on the bottom. They do sit flat, nice and sturdy. So sometimes with these squeaks though, that like they can bow out at the bottom and then they do not sit up, but both of these sit up really, really nicely. So these would be a great thing to put on a shelf or on a bed. Really, really cute. Measurement for these guys, they are 8 inches tall and 4.5 inches wide. All right. So choices on doggo or cat, whichever one that you prefer. They're equally as darling. So we're looking for 25 or more on choice. So let's count these babies down and keep it moving. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end.
Gosh, I don't know how you can choose. These are so good. Oh my God, they're so
big.
happy.
They're really big squeakies too.
Okay.
All right, there's the squeaker bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. And I apologize if I riled anybody's dogs by squeaking the squeakers. All right, so Jody had a just in case of 28. Nikki put in a just in case of 48. So Nikki, let me know if you want dog or cat or both. If Nikki doesn't take both, Jody, you're on deck. And then Blueberry Barn.
And then you'd be back, I think.
And then Debbie.
Oh, Debbie, yes.
Yeah.
Hey, Ruthie B, good to see ya.
Hi, Ruthie.
They are adorable.
Oh, she wants them both. You got it. Thank you so much.
Congratulations. All right, guys. My next item is a piece of antique glass. It's going to start at $40, and it's been a long time since I have found a Jack in the Pulpit vase to offer anybody, okay? So this is probably from the Victorian, right out of the Victorian era. I believe this is probably from the 1910s, 1920s. It is an optic swirl, as you can see. It has some opalescence, but what makes this the Cadillac of the older glass is that this is when they first introduced the frit. So it is the chips of little pieces of glass, and it is the cranberry tip, okay? So this was before they did any kind of silver crest, anything like that. And this was high tech for the glass lovers back in the day. So there's no haziness to it. There's no sickness to it. So you can see it is clear glass with the optic swirl. It's hard for me to tell you exactly who manufactured this. I don't think it was Northwood. I don't think it was Jefferson. If I was going to just guess, I believe this would be early Fenton, okay? Fenton kind of perfected a lot of this early on. So did some other glass companies, but I can't guarantee that. So this is in the very popular Jack in the Pulpit style. There are no chips, there are no cracks. This is antique glass. It does have the gorgeous ruffle with the opalescent, and then you can actually see the texture of the cranberry frit that is applied to it. So, but I do believe the technique for this, when the glass was hot, they would then roll the tip, and that's how they would get that to apply. So you can see it is a little bit of rough, but it's this gorgeous cranberry frit that kind of series of glass is very collectible. So it is about 8¼ inches tall. So it is 8¼ inches tall. And then it is roughly about 5 inches at the widest point. So again, this is a piece of antique glass with the opalescent. You can see it's very clean on the inside. There's no water deposits. If you guys know this glass, you know that this is very collectible, especially then to find it in Jack in the Pulpit. So Again, this does start at $40. There is a little bit of wear to the bottom, but that's a good thing because you can tell that it is older glass because it was moved across countertops and was used pretty often. So I know folks love their Jack in the Pulpit, and they do love the fact that it has some swirl to it. Again, it is the opalescent with the cranberry frit. Now you can really see it almost looks like little beads of water on there. Okay, so again, that was a really it is, Ruthie. It's a very old piece of glass, and there are no chips to it. There's no haziness to it. And again, it comes in at about 8¼ inches tall. So let me find my black paper just so that you guys can get the full effect of that gorgeous optic swirl on it. Again, not even any imperfections. There's no frit. There's no ash. There's no soot caught in it. There are no air bubbles. It is just a gorgeous, clear, clean piece of Victorian era glass with the cranberry frit around the rim and then the opalescent. So it is in the Lily of the Valley. Did I say that 4 times already? No, Jack in the Pulpit. Hello, Jason. It's late for Jason. Jack in the Pulpit style vase. So I don't see any interest. That is okay. We're going to do a countdown of interest. It is $40. Again, it is Victorian glass with no chips, no cracks. There you can really see the opalescence where it starts to flare in right around that region there. It does have the optic, so it does give it a little bit of a texture to it, gives it a little bit of a flicker to it when the light comes through it. And again, there is no sickness to it, meaning that there is no haze, no hard water, and it is actually mold. So it does have a seam, if I can even show it to you. And then, of course, then they pull the top and then they turn it into the Jack in the Pulpit. So let's do a countdown of interest. This will be, it doesn't glow, Ruthie. I was hoping that it would.
I was kind of thinking that.
I was praying that it would. Really. A lot of times, at least in my experience, when they made it opalescent, and when it was opalescent and it had the frit, it didn't glow. If it would have just been clear, I don't know if they did that for clarity or it didn't work well with the uranium for the opalescent. I don't know what it did. They just never, if it has the opalescent and it has the frit, in my experience, it doesn't glow, but I was kind of hoping it did. So if anybody's interested, it's just $40. Let's go ahead and count it down. And then it won't come back. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Again, it's a Victorian piece of glass, Jack in the Pulpit. Very popular vase style. Nice piece of old glass. I wish I could have found it cheaper to offer it cheaper, but Jack in the Pulpit, you just can't get cheap. So, all right, we're going to keep moving on, and it'll go away. All right, Miss Amie?
All right, 16, Jason.
All right.
All right. Now, this gal has a little bit of an issue. I couldn't leave her behind because I've never run across her in the wild. I've only seen a photograph of her. So this is a little PY Japan, and I'll show you the bottom here in a second. Birthday girl. She is called the birthday girl. They also did shakers in the same kind of style. She's just a figurine. And you can see she's holding a tiny little present, a wrapped present in her hand. She's dressed in kind of a minty teal dress with little applied flowers on the dress on her head. Now she has a neck repair, okay? And I couldn't leave her behind because I was like, oh girl, you need rescuing because, oh my gosh. And then there's that applied gold on the back. You can see it a little bit better. There is a line right there, but it's not super visible from the front side. All right, so she is just a figurine, and she is PY Japan here marked on the bottom. And I'm including this because I thought it would look cute, and you guys know I like to pair the vintage. I have this cute little party invitation. And look how tiny they are. They're like the perfect size for each other. This figurine dates to the 50s, and this party invitation is also from the 50s. So I'm going to show you that too. And it was used. So cutie pie little graphics on here. And Robbie Rudder had a birthday party on May 28th at 5 o'clock. Oh my gosh, so cute. And look at this. It still has a little original envelope that it was mailed to Mark Bennett. How cute is that? And it's got a postmark of 1957 on it. So, so cute. So you're going to get the pair. I have a weakness for ceramics, and she just needed to be rescued. So hopefully you guys see my vision that I think she's darling, even though that she's had surgery. I think it's fine. And whoever repaired her did a good job, because it is very hard to see. All right, so I see, thank you guys so much. Miss Debbie's in at 17. I saw Erin was in at 16. So we're looking for 19 or more. Erin just popped it back in there. She does measure 3.5 by 3. So that's the sizing there. She's not a super large figurine. All right, so we're going to count her down. Thank you for seeing my vision. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I think when we come across ceramics that are repaired, is that they loved it enough to want to fix it and didn't decide to just toss it in the trash.
Yeah,
so
you're right.
I love the tiny little envelope. It's so cute. It has a 3-cent stamp on it. All right, there's the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. So Debbie snuck in there with a 20 right before the bid end. Debbie, thank you so much. She's coming to you.
So good. All right, guys. My next round is going to start at $20. If I can highlight it, $20. I have a Victorian era cedar box with the pyrography art with this gorgeous Gibson girl on it. I actually did a little bit of research. Back in the day, they used to call it poker work. That's what it used to be called before they changed it early. Apparently, this is the earliest. I read a little bit of history on this today. The pyrography, this is actually the oldest form of artwork in mankind. As soon as man discovered fire, they started to create this kind of artwork. They did this well before, they had ink or any kind of thing like that. So this is the oldest way of actually crafting and making pieces of art like this. And back in the early days, it was called poker work. And then right around this era, they started to rename it pyrography. So this is a cedar box. You can see it's in very good condition. It is so old that the hinges on it from the turn of the century, you can actually see there's some embossing here. And this is an actual company that made these little wizard hinges, and they were out of Allentown, Pennsylvania, and it was F. Grams and Sons. So it does say that. If you guys can just sort of see, there's a little bit of insignia right there. Maybe the other side's a little bit easier to see. There you can just see that we can even get some notoriety there on the corner, and then you can date it. So Daisy Girl, I see you in for 20. It is a cedar box, but wait, there's more. They actually did her again on the inside. So this smaller kind of box probably would have been a gift box. Then it would have been doubled for maybe jewelry. Definitely
fit in there too.
Yep, definitely not. You could have no gloves or no collar in here, but she is in very good condition. And the box definitely still smells of cedar. So if you still wanted to use it, you definitely could. So all the sides are burned with the pyrography look. So they actually gave it these faux grains of wood. I mean, a lot of work went into that. There is the back side, so it's in very good condition. And then again, the front, I think, is the moneymaker. So it has this gorgeous Gibson style girl here on the front. Thank you, Tracy. I thought it was stunning too. I don't normally find them this vibrant. Usually they have, they're a little faded or they've been used a lot. I believe this spent a lot of time maybe in a drawer to hold things. Now, there's a little bit of warping to it, so you can see the lid does sit flush, but it has a little curl to it, just so you guys are aware of that. Thank you, Robin. I see you're 21. It measures about 6.5 inches long, so it is a nice size. It's not a small box, but it's not a large box, not by any stretch. So it's 6.5 across, 4.5 this way, and when you see it on the side, it's just about 1.25 inches. So then you can see the single nails that they used on each corner to hold it together. So Daisy Girl, thank you. I see you at 22 or more. Again, look at the detail on that. And this company seemed to, now I don't know that the company made the box, but I have to say that all the boxes with that hinge company on it used the same style Gibson kind of girl. So they would have stencils that they used to produce these. Now, some of the really fun ones are the handmade ones that folks made for each other. I believe that this would have been a manufactured one, but still hand done nonetheless, okay? Because you can see how very similar both of these are.
I have had a few boxes with that same manufacturer on the hinges.
Yeah.
One was a Gibson girl and one was poinsettias. It was a Christmas box.
Okay. Those are really fun. The ones that depict the Christmas in too. I think those are very meaningful. And again, you can smell the cedar. Whoever gets this, your box is definitely going to smell of cedar when it gets there. So in those hinges, I just think it's a fun piece. So let's count it down. Daisy Girl, thank you so much for your 22. Again, it's double. And when you open it, so you could imagine displaying things in there with that open. I just think that's a fun thing. So 23 or more, we are doing just in case for active bidders. So let's count it down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Again, a pyrography box. Kind of find it. Maybe it's the child in me when they called it poker work. I don't know. Probably the child in me when it comes to that. So there's the bid end. Daisy Girl had a just in case of 25, but Robin had a just in case of 44. So Miss Robin Watson, it's coming to you for $26. Thank you both for the bids. And I know me and Amy will bring these when we find them. So thank you so much.
Yes, I love to look for those. Usually when I run across them, there's either the hinges are not in working condition or there's chips out of the wood. That's usually how I see them. $10, Jason, for my next round. Right. I have a lot of books tonight. I didn't realize that until I was writing everything down. I was like, oh, I'm kind of book heavy tonight. But they're all cute. And this is another one that I have never run across before. And it's 1940 Merrill Publishing. It does have the postmark down here. Not postmark, copyright. Wow. It's the alphabet picture book. And oh my gosh. So the front cover and the back cover have the same little image here. And there is some wear on the binding. There is a little separation at the bottom, but my gosh, the inside is cute. And this is linen-like paper, again, with that kind of mimicking fabric texture. But oh my gosh, the illustrations in here are so cute. B is for bear. Meow, meow. C is for comb, not for cat. It's for comb.
Yes, it is.
The dog drumming, the bear bouncing balls, and the pig driving a car. I'm not sure what they were going for with A on that one. Easter eggs. Look at the little chick at the Easter eggs. F is for fish. G is for goose. H is for horn. Ice cream. Yes. All the ice cream. J is for jacket. Really, really cute illustrations in this one. Definitely 1940s. Mm-hmm. I think 40s are probably my favorite era of children's book illustrations for sure.
I'm with you
in there in the 1940s there.
I think the A's for...
Look at Mama Cat tucking in her kitten under the quilt.
Kim's right. I think A is for automobile.
Automobile. Yeah, that's what it said. But a lot of the other pictures coordinate with the letter, so I don't know why they used a pig in the auto.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, so, that was why I was confused with it, because all the other ones made sense. Look at the Valentine card down here. V for
my
Valentine.
God, that's good. Oh, so I love it. Love it.
Wagon, a xylophone, of course. The cat's playing with the yarn, and the zebra at the end. Really, really cute. And it's not large. It's not an oversized book, which is typically what I see. This one, actually, I didn't measure it. I thought I did. I must not have wrote it down. It's 7 by 10. 7 by 10. Usually they're Usually they're 13 inches. So it's a little bit smaller size one. So I see Angela is in at 14. Maybe the pig's name is Alex. Maybe Tracy. That would make the most sense. All right, let's count this down. We're looking for 15 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid in. Is he wearing an ascot?
I think he is, and that pig is living his good life.
Don't know.
He looks like Mr. Roker.
All the other pictures on that page make sense with the letter plus what they're doing. Yeah. Anyway. All right. There is the bid in from Karen. Thank you so much. All right. Angela got a 16 in there right before Karen's bid end. So this is coming to Angela. I'm not sure if you've purchased from me before. If you have, I apologize, but make sure and email me tonight with your information because I'm going to be working on invoicing super early tomorrow morning. Thank you so much.
All right, guys, it's been a little bit. I have not brought anything like very religious in a while. And I thought, hey, it's Sunday. I got these two things sitting here. Let's bring them. So $14 choice, and I do believe they're on the older side. This is like a pot metal crucifix, and it has all this intricate scroll work on it. And they actually have Jesus is pop riveted in there, so it is a very high quality. I believe this is probably 40s or earlier. And here you can see it is embossed here. And the company, I believe the company is called Gallo Company, and it's from New York City. So. But I think, it also has its original little hanger here. So they're nice for that little jump loop there so it can be hung. So this is a chrome finished metal crucifix. It's in very good condition. It measures about 9 inches long by about 5.5 inches wide. Again, I know some folks in here do love their religious pieces, and I think this would look really neat on the wall. We always have one next to our door. And again, look at that intricate scroll work on here. So I think it's a very unique version of the crucifix. Again, it's in very good condition. And this is going to be your first choice at $14. So this would also look good laying maybe next to your Bible or whatever you want to do with it. Or, of course, you can hang it on the wall. And there is no condition issues with it whatsoever. So that's your first choice at 14, and it is heavy. It is made of metal. So then your second choice, I believe this is probably somewhere in the 1930s or 40s. We have the house blessing, and it has your traditional picture of Jesus there with his Sacred Heart. You have all these other roses. The only condition issue that I can tell you is some of the paper did tear a little bit in the back, but it's in overall good condition. And then it has the wooden frame, as you can see, in gold. And again, there's no water damage to the print on the inside. And these would make great gifts for somebody who has a new home. I just think they're also great to place in your home. So this measures about 6.5 by 8.5. So 6.5 by 8.5. And again, it is a house blessing. So let me get in here close. So you can see it might even be, I'm trying to see if I can see the little dots. It sort of even feels like it could be a litho on there. So there again, you can see it's in very good condition. Thank you so much, Nikki. You're in at 14. So a house blessing. God bless the corners of this house and be the eternal blessed, and bless the hearth and bless the board, bless each place of rest, and bless each door that opens mid to strangers as to kin, and bless each crystal window pane the font's a little hard to read, that that lets the sunlight in, and bless the roof tree overhead and every sturdy wall, the peace of man, the peace of God, the peace of love, one all. So I think that's a very nice, sometimes that font tricks my eye a little bit to read. But again, I think it's a really neat blessing for your house. Again, I believe this is probably from the 1940s in very good condition. There's no staining to it. Just please note that the paper did lift a little bit down here in the back, and there is a little tearing. And then you also have and I believe it's probably around the same era, maybe 1930s. It is the metal pot metal crucifix, and that is in very good condition. So Nikki's in at 14. We're looking for 15 or more. It will be on choice. Thank you so much, Miss Ruthie. So let's go ahead and count it down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. And again, we take it serious, so each one will be packaged very gently, securely, so that they get to you safely, especially these religious style pieces. So Nikki, I see you're just in case. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Karen G, for the bid end. So Nikki, you get first choice. Let me know, did you want the print or did you want the cross? So just, you got the house blessing. Thank you so much. Congrats. All right, Miss Amie.
Okay. $10, Jason.
All right.
Okay. I always do this to myself. I love tablecloths, but they're not easy to show. Now this one has a couple pinholes in it, and there's a couple little stains on it. I did freshly launder it to just freshen it up. But I really liked the colors in it. It was very different. I'd not really seen this color combination before, so I thought I would bring it anyway. In case you're a vintage tablecloth lover like I am. I do have quite a few tablecloths in my personal collection, so I'm trying to move some of them on and just keep the ones that kind of match my kitchen a little bit more. Now, you're kind of seeing most of the pattern here, and the colors in it are like peachy pink, cornflower blue, like a lime green, and gray almost. And it's like very mod shapes in the back. And then I really like the vases, the outlines of the vases, and all the leaves and the flowers that go around. So that's kind of the main pattern that goes through it. I will try and show you kind of the issues with it. It is a large tablecloth. It does measure 58 by 52. 58 by 52 is the size. So I'm going to open it up so we can take a better look at it. And I'm not going to be able to back up and show you the whole thing. That has gone awry when I've tried to do that before. But the kind of pattern goes along the whole like border of the tablecloth, and then the center is just white. Okay. And there's a couple spots that I tried. I've tried many times to get a couple of these spots out. They're small. Okay. Right there in the center. Hopefully it's showing. There's a dot right there. All right. That did not come out. And there are a couple, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to find them. Little pinholes, very tiny, not big gaping holes or tears or anything like that. Just some very faint stains. I usually Mama Pam works on linens and is able to get some things out. Both of us worked on this one over the years, and but really cool patterning in it. I just really like it. It just doesn't really go with my kitchen. I have teal and yellow in my kitchen. I liked it, so I got it anyway, but it didn't really work with my kitchen so much. But I'm not seeing any interest in this. I think it's a square, although it's a large square, 58 by 52, but you could totally put it at an angle or use it on a rectangle. It just wouldn't hang off as much. KB, I see your 10. I can barely see it, but I see it. Thank you so much. All right. So it is freshly laundered, and I didn't iron it, but I will make sure it probably doesn't get totally wrinkly as I send it. Okay. KB's in at 10, so we're looking for 11 or more. I am going to count it down because my arms are starting to lose the blood here, and I can't really see. So let's count it down. 20. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. And that right there, I think it's like a scorch mark. It's not really a stain. More of like a scorch mark, but it doesn't really, I don't know. All right, KB, this is coming to you. Thank you so much.
any linen is getting hard to find at $10 anymore. It's just not that easy. So $20, and I have one more piece of glass tonight. And I have this gorgeous Fenton vase. It is in pink. Yep, it's reading true to its color. They made this in a couple different colorways. It is from the 1980s. It is marked Fenton here in the center. You can just sort of see the circle, and there is a little 8, I believe, there on the inside. So I couldn't find an exact name, okay? Though some people called it swirls, but you can definitely see all those swirls. It's a very nice heavy glass vase. It also has some optics to it. Others called it waves, okay? So it is this gorgeous rose-colored pink, very good condition with no chips, no cracks. If you guys are looking for a nice heavy vase as your centerpiece, I think this would be a great one for you. You could put a lot of flowers in this because there is a very nice weight to it. It measures about 8¼ inches tall, so it's about 8¼ inches. And then at the widest point, it's just about 4 inches across. So you can even see the scalloped on the top. You can see that there's no issues. It is a piece of, it is molded glass. So this was in a mold. And you can see, look at all those swirls that go all the way up. It kind of has like a leafy, kind of a wave, kind of a fleur-de-lis kind of feel about it. Nobody online could tell me. Now, I have a Fenton book, but I did not take the time to look it up to know exactly what the name was. But I do know it comes in a couple different colorways. But the pink one, I didn't see very many examples of it. So, Susan, I see you in at 20. Again, it's a nice, heavy, thick vase. And let me see if we can get in close here. That center, you can just sort of see the oval there in the very middle where it says Fenton, and there is a little teeny tiny 8 in there. So no chips, no cracks. There's no haziness to it. Again, some of these flares, they curl around. Some stay low. It does repeat a little bit, but then they go all the way up. So you have like a large one. There are no 2 that are exactly the same all the way around. So depending how you want to display it, you can have the large. I thought it kind of had a very Florida kind of feel about it with those swirls on it. I thought for summertime, I thought that would be great, especially if you have an entryway table or if you have like a center, put this in the center of your dining room table. I don't think you need to really put anything in it. But if you wanted to, you could even put some of those little tea lights in it, maybe light it up, maybe put some seashells in it. I thought just with a little bit of transparency, the translucence of it, you could see the shells in it. How Floridian would that look if you had some seashells in that? Or if you found some of the other colors of the vase to maybe have one of each. But again, this one is in the pink. It is Fenton. We do have a bid of 20. We're going to keep it moving. If anyone else is interested, we are looking for 21 or more. No chips, no cracks. It is 8¼ inches tall. Hello, Heidi. Good to see you. Hopefully you are well. We are looking for 21 or more on the gorgeous Fenton vase. So let's count it down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. No chips, no cracks. No weird straw marks in it. It's just a gorgeous piece of pink glass.
You say Fenton and then Heidi magically appears.
I know. It's kind of like Kitsch, and then you and I appear at Christmas. So, all right, Miss Susan Davis, congratulations. It's yours for $20. All right, Miss Amy.
All right, $8, Jason.
Right.
And this is not for choice. You're going to get everything that you're going to see here. I do have some vintage note cards. There's 10 all together, but they're all little dogs. So these are all unused. They're just blank note cards on the inside, and there's different designs. Okay, so there's only one of the little black poodle on the front. So I'll show you the inside. They're just blank, so you can write whatever you want on there. You could totally use these. I would. I use vintage stationery all the time. And then the next pattern is this one. She's mesmerized by that butterfly. There's two of those in there. And then the next one, there's three of this one, of the little, looks like a little Yorkshire Terrier kind of dog that has rescued the newspaper from the yard. So there's 3 of those. And then the last design is this little, I'm not sure what kind of dog he's supposed to be, but he's really cute. I like him. He's a scraggly kind of guy.
He's adorable.
So there's four of those. So there's 4 different dogs, but there's four of the little blackish gray little doggy with the green around his neck. There's 3 of this one, the one with the newspaper. So there's 10 cards altogether. And then 2 of this one. He looks kind of like a poodle kind of dog with the butterfly. And then 1 of the black poodle.
Oh gosh, I've seen these framed before, and these
Have
are
you?
really good framed. Yes.
There's no manufacturer on the back of these. It just says made in the USA, printed in gold, really tiny on the back, and then a little numbering. So I'm not sure who manufactured. Usually Hallmark or Gibson or Norcross, they were pretty good about marking their stationery, but there was no maker on these guys. I'm not seeing any bids on these. That's all right. We'll still do a countdown of interest. So you're getting all 10 for $8, all unused little doggy note cards. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Bow wow, bid end.
That poodle's my favorite. He's kind of
poodle.
sassy with an attitude. Yeah,
for sure. All right, there's the bid end from Karen. Nikki has snuck in there and got these for 8. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
All right, gang. My next round is going to be choice. It's going to be $12 choice, and I have $12 choice on the little Irwin babies, okay? And they look similar, but they are different, and I'll show you how. Well, first of all, they're different. They both have different dresses on, okay? So this is your first little one with side eye. The paint is in very good condition. You can see that it is stamped the Irwin USA on the back, and it has this cute little knit little fancy little dress. I just think this is super cute. Each one of these measures 6.5 inches tall. That is a lot of work to go in to make that little dress right there. And I do believe it's almost period correct to the little Irwin baby doll. And of course, you guys know you can move the little arms however you want. She can go stop in the name of love. She can put her one hand down as if she's like, hi, waving to you, or you can just put them both down. So she is just the little doll. Again, very good condition, paint's in good condition. So for the $12, not only are you getting the little Irwin, little hard plastic little baby, you're also getting the gorgeous dress with no stains, no issues, okay? Now you have a second one to choose from. This is the one that is the little powder sprinkler. So this one you would have filled with a little bit of powder, and then it had the holes, so you could use it as a little sprinkler. And she has a cute little pink dress on. So well done. They even sewed little buttons in. So she has little metal snaps here on the back. So she is in. Hello, Mary. Good to see you. She is just a little bit different than the other one. This one has black eyes. This one has the blue eyes, yet both very similar. And this one is the one that has the little holes in the head. So this would be your little sprinkler, okay? So for your $12, it's going to get you the little Irwin baby doll. She's in very good condition. No scratches, no chips. Super fun. These make great gifts. These are fun to pop into a decor, especially when they're wearing different dresses. They're just fun. They're fun with the little side eye. If you're a Cupid collector, if you're a baby collector, they are just these fun little dolls. And I love the fact that each one is personalized with a little individual dress. So Debbie Gutierrez is in at 12. Thank you so much. One more time, 6.5 inches tall. This one does have the Irwin mark as well, but it's it's a very well-made dress for hers because they actually did sew in the little metal snaps on there. And again, I believe these dresses are, 40s or 50s, probably 50s into the 60s, and you have choice on them depending which one you like. So Sherry's in at 13. So we're looking for 14 or more. Again, they're similar. This one is just a little jointed doll. This is the little one that has
one of the arms comes off, Kim.
Yes, that's what I was just going to say. One of the arms will come off, or you have to move the arm so that you can get some of said powder down in there if you want to. So a lot of work to have her sprinkle some powder out of her head, but I'm sure fun nonetheless. That's fun when my head has powder in it, Amie. So we are at 14, looking for 15 or more. You can take the pair of sisters or one or two. This one, of course, will be white dress. I'll be pink dress. So let's count them down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Hi, Amie. I see you.
I love that side eye.
I do too. That's my favorite part of these Irwin. They can dress them in almost anything. It's that side eye. These are so fun. And believe me, Amy's been asking me if I see them. I don't see them that often, especially when they don't have any clothes. Like these, it's when you're not looking for them, you see a couple of them, but when you are, then you don't find them. So Debbie Gutierrez at 15, let me know, did you want sisters? Did you want white dress or pink dress? And she's like, whoa, I have powder in my head. Whoa. So you get first choice, and that'd be 15 each if you want the little white dress or pink dress. And then Robin will get back up, and Sherry will have back up to that. All right. Debbie is taking pink dress. Thank you so much, Debbie. So Robin, let me know, did you want the white lace, like the doily style one? And that would be at 14. And then Sherry, you'll have back up at 13. So Robin, let me know, did you want this little cutie here with the side eye at your bid of 14? And I can watch the chat as we get Amie over. And if Robin passes, Sherry, you'll be on deck. And remember, guys, we aren't doing a recap, so they won't come back. So
$10, Jason.
All
right. So I have that really was a shock to the system. The brightly colored flowers recipe box. So this has got purple in it. Again, purple. And really bright orange, yellow, and bright green. So those are the colors. This is not an Ohio art one. This is, it's Syndicate Manufacturing. That's the name of it on there. Minimal wear on it, but I will say at the back, usually these open pretty easy. Now there's some sort of bent back here because the lid gets stuck, and all you have to do to open it all the way is you have to push it in, and then it will open all the way. Otherwise, it clicks. You see, yeah. So if you push it in on this side, and I think that's where the bend is occurring, it opens just fine. But it's really, really nice and clean in there. There's very minimal wear besides wherever that bend is. I was trying to figure out. Right back here, you see that right there at the back. I think that's the issue. But all you have to do is kind of push it in, and then it opens without that clicky thing. Yeah. Anyway, really nice graphics on here. There's very minimal paint scratching. Sometimes these can really get super scratchy, but I like all the pretty colors. I like the daffodils. There's little daffodils in there too, but all the purple, really fun. I don't know anybody that has a purple kitchen, but I would love to see it if somebody has a purple kitchen. And these make great risers too. That's why I like to use these for as risers and store postcards. They're the perfect size to store postcards in there too. Blueberry Barn, I see you in at 12. Thank you so much. So we're looking for 13 or more. I am going to count it down because Jason's got one more thing to get to. All right, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end.
This is one I've never seen before, Amie.
Really?
Yeah, I've never seen one like this.
Syndicate Manufacturing did a whole bunch of different brightly colored flower power ones.
It's good.
All right. There is the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. Blueberry Barn had it just in case of 24, but Nikki had it just in case of 25. So for 25, Nikki, it's coming to you. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
My last round is going to start at $12. And Becky, I missed you. I want to say hello to Vintage Viking Treasures. Becky, it's good to see you. We saw you in the chat a moment ago, guys. Make sure you're following her. There was a condition issue with these. So I want to show it to you before you guys start to bid. There was a little nip on the back of this one's hat, okay, right in that region, all right? But some folks have vintage paint. I have vintage glitter, okay? So I had period correct glitter. So over the little nip, I just added a little more glitter to it so you don't even know that little nip was there, okay? So the only other condition issue is there's a little rhinestone missing on this one's foot, okay? But I've seen these without the glitter and I've seen them with the glitter. So on the back, it has one of those little transfers. It says National Museum, Gettysburg, PA. So I'll show that to you in a minute. But $12, you could have the cute kitschy set of bonnet kitty cat shakers. Now the pink one does have a little rub on her nose, but other than that, these are in remarkable condition. So there was a little chip on her bonnet. We did cover it with period correct mica glitter, so it doesn't even look like anything was done to it, but I just want you guys to know that that was covered up. So $12, these cute little shakers, they measure 3 inches tall. The pink one is the 3-hole here in the back, all right? And then there's where it says the Museum of Gettysburg. If you want that off, you can easily clean that off. Has its original cork on the bottom, but they did, like I said, I've seen these two different ways, with the mica glitter and the rhinestones and without. So Wanda's in at 14. We have Blueberry Barn in at 13. We have Wanda in at 12. Blueberry Barn's in at 13. Outside of that little nip, they're in very, very good condition. And I love when they add the details of the rhinestones and the glitter. I think it just gives it that little kitschy tick above. So, and then this one here, this one is your 2-hole. So you can see we had period correct glitter, but there is a little rhinestone missing on that foot right there. Heck, I don't even know if they would put one there. So, but they very much feel like Christ, it's like, the Christ ceramics, but they do both retain their original corks to the bottom, and they have these fun, cute little bonnets on. One has a pink ribbon on its bonnet, okay, and then the other one has the blue ribbon on its bonnet. So we're in at 13. Thank you guys so much for the bids. Let's sit them back down here and let's count them down. We're looking for 14 or more. They are salt and pepper shakers. They're in very good condition. She has a rub on her nose, missing one rhinestone, and I did touch up some of the glitter because there was a nip on the hat. So 14 or more, counting down. We are doing just in case for active bidders from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Very PY style cat, very kitschy, very Christ inspired. They're really fun. And I think they're 50s, if I had to guess, late 50s. So, and they're a really fun set, and I've seen them with and without all those great details. So there's our bid end. Karen G, thank you so much for being our official mod and bid ender. Kim Desert Gal, thank you so much. Blueberry Barn had an 18, but Wanda had a just in case. So Wanda, they are yours for $19. Thank you guys so much. We did it, Miss Amie.
Thank you guys for hanging out on our non-regularly scheduled program tonight. I know it's kind of weird being on a Sunday. But thank you guys for joining us still. We appreciate you all being here. And thank you to Karen G and Ruthie B and Kim for helping out as always in the chat tonight. And now it's time for community share. We have 2 people tonight. I'll have Jason pop the email up here. If you guys want to send anything into us to share here on the big screen with us, we certainly could always use some photos, even if it's one or multiples. We would love to see how you display stuff or something exciting that you found out in the wild, anything like that. Email us at sharemyfindslive@gmail.com.
All right, guys. And the two folks that we're spotlighting tonight is Trina, and we have some of her Christmas decor. And then we have who we suspect is a local to Mother Tucker's lurker, the very lovely Fran. So let's get into it. So Trina, here is her first picture of some of her Christmas decor. So I'm really here for it. I mean, I think, a few things that Trina may have purchased for me. But first of all, can I just say that I love the use of the uranium glass for the glass candies on top of it?
Yeah.
It's good. That's good. And I think Trina bought the little snowman planter from me. Trina, if you're still here and you can confirm that, let me know. But Amie, what do you think?
I like the big giant Napco shopper girl and the little Lefton Christmas angels. Those are cute. But I also really like that tiny little stove.
Oh, yeah. Plus all its amenities. That's good. All right.
And the whole Oz gang down there at the bottom is really fun.
It's fun. It's really good. Hang on here. We got another one here. Here's some more.
Oh, yeah.
Now we're getting into the good Kitsch. What do you think, and what do you see, Amie?
Well, I don't know because you sold that Santa planter last year, didn't you?
Yes. Trina said she bought a lot from me. Yes, you did. Yes, I did. I actually sold this planter in two versions. One with the blinking light, and it is a Relpo with the blinking light, and then with the non-blinking light. So he's one of my favorite Santa.
And the tiny little deer. And so the little stove salt and pepper shakers in the sugar bowl, that was the cast iron stove was her grandmother's. Okay, gotcha.
That's really good. And I love that whimsical, that snow with the little cabin, the little Fenton fairy light, and the green Christmas
tree. I didn't even see that there.
Yeah. I mean, you were blinded by the ceramic kitchen.
I was, I was. Yep.
I know you were.
The hutch. Can we talk about the hutch? It's gorgeous. I love that.
It is. Trina, you have a very lovely collection, a very lovely home. And again, in the chat, that little cast iron stove up there, that was her grandmother's. So good, Trina. Thank you so much.
Trina, I remember now because we match because I have the same set in my kitchen.
Thank you so much for sharing, Trina. Thank you. So these next photos are sent in from Fran. She's local to the Lancaster, Pennsylvania area. And here is this gorgeous Christmas Kitsch box sourced in Paradise, which is just down the road from me. And she purchased it from a store called Cackleberries, which, Amie, next time you're in town, we'll make sure we get you there.
Cackleberries.
Yes, Cackleberries. It's a very fun antique mall. They do carry a range of things. If you guys are ever in my area, ask any of the shops you stop in. We all know where Cackleberries is, and we can send you there. So there's that photo. And then here is now, I'm going to let Amie talk here.
That's a George Horner candy tin with a cute bunny on it. Adorable.
Really good.
So she got that from the same store then.
Yes, both of them. Yes, she did. Yep. And it's funny that
I love that box.
It's funny because I was just at that store on Saturday. That's where the two little Joseph kitty cats came from. I had just popped in there and just on a whim found them. So you can find all kinds of treasures down there at Cackleberries. And we're friends with some dealers that are in there. And it's a really, really fun shop. So, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Before we let you go, we'll explain to you again what's going on, why you saw us here on a Sunday. But I just want to personally take a moment because Tracy has always been very positive and a friend of mine, a friend of a lot of ours in the communities, and she goes by Petunia Parlor over on Instagram. So Tracy's making a go of doing some live sales. So this Tuesday at 2 p.m. Eastern, she'll be doing another live sale over on Instagram. So please follow her. You can either find her under Artsy Fartsy or the Petunia Parlor. She's working really hard, guys. So if you're not following her on Instagram, please follow Tracy. She's always been so supportive of Mother Tucker since we first started.
And she saves the broadcast, so if you can't catch it, then you can go back and rewatch. And maybe if you see something, you can message her about it.
She does. So, and if you, and right there it is. Thank you so much, Karen G. So if you guys are doing nothing during, the afternoon, head on over and give her a fun look. She has some fun things. So, guys, thank you so much.
Before we talk about what's going on,
yes,
can I just say, because we're not going to be on next week, so there's no sale from us Wednesday this week at all, and Jason's not going to be on tomorrow night.
Right.
August 1st is a special day. Mr. William has a birthday that day, so I think we need a happy birthday bill. I really do.
Hold on here. It's coming. You caught me off guard here, but here we go. There it is.
Happy birthday, William.
Happy birthday.
Well, it kind of works. Bill William, kind of. I know he doesn't go by Bill, but happy birthday, William.
We're low budget over here. So, guys, please make sure you are subscribed to Amie's channel. The link is down below. Hit that notification bell for when she goes live. Please make sure you check out her videos. She put out a video today at 5. She does every single Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern. So please, when you're done with us tonight, go over and check it out. Please, if you could, check out mine. We did a shop with me, and it's actually a 2-parter. So come back tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern here to Mother Tucker's, and I will have my haul video, and I open the mystery box from Barb. So I actually filmed that before we went live. And y'all, telling you, it's really, really good. I bought a mystery box. Amie and her, which was Barb of Vintage, Winky Now Antiques, they did a Christmas sale together, and I purchased a mystery box from her. So if you guys want to know what I got and what you can get in a Barb mystery box, please head back over here to Mother Tucker's tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern, and see the haul video and the mystery box video. So, Amie, travel safe. We hope you find lots of treasures to share with us. So, and one more time before I let you go, please follow Gavin of Grady Grupo Vintage Recordings. He's the other half of Karen G. She's always working so hard for us. Ruthie B, thank you so much for always assisting when you're here in the chat. And the one, the only Kim, Desert Gal, please follow her over on Vamp. And if you guys could put those links in, Kim, thank you always for being our backup and our mod and bid ender here on the channel. So, guys, have a great rest of your Sunday, and hopefully you have an awesome week. And we'll see you back here next week. I'll be doing a sale next.
We'll be back August 7th for Fantastic.
Yes.
On our normal scheduled program.
Yes.
Wednesday.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. And I'm fixing to do a Monday sale, I think, by myself. But I'll drop promos and make sure you guys know what's going on. And the Epic Pose doll, that'll be available in the next Fantastic Finds that me and Amie are back for. So, all right, Amie, let's go. We got eggnog to drink, right?
No. No eggnog. Thank you guys so much.
Have a good night, guys.
Have a good week.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Bye. I did click